this is wonderful.
I should probably hop of Final Fantasy 14.
Yes, there's some housekeeping stuff I gotta go over beforehand. Ooh, and let me
That's right, I'm
open
level
my
10,
window.
and I haven't leveled up.
Do you need some time to do that?
No, it's level 10 paladin. I just get a bigger aura.
Wait, sorry,
Fair.
did we level up while I was gone?
Yeah, you should be level 10.
Oh, whack.
Do you need time to level up?
No, I can do it during.
Okay, I got books over here if you want them. Okay, howdy. Welcome to the Ilderon Tales. This is The Nobles, episode 42, Saga 1 of their campaign. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Everything you're going to see is live storytelling. If you're under the age of 14 and you're watching this, stop and talk to your parents. You're going to see stuff that is inappropriate for you. And we're also playing in our homebrewed world of Ilderon. There is a website. You can Google search it. There is some cool stuff you can look at.
Using naughty words.
Yeah, that happens occasionally too. The other thing I wanted to say, it's always that weird time of year where it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and you don't know if it should be Latin Heritage Month or what. The government hasn't changed it. And it's also, there's no weird way to honor it without just like sharing like historical facts or drinking tequila, and I don't feel like either of those do it justice, so
I can do one.
I can't wait for the apology video after this intro.
Yeah, exactly.
The apology.
I was like,
to Hispanic.
You would have referred to it as weird? You would have referred to it as weird when we have a Hispanic person in the damn party.
No, I don't. Ramon's with me because I announce this every. Well, I won't just want to say Ramon's with me. I announce this every year, and Ramon's always like, "Oh yeah, it is that time of year." And
Ramon's our token Hispanic person. We can drink tequila guilt free now.
No, that's Mexican. You got to drink rum.
Yeah.
I'm Dominican.
That was my.
I like rum.
That was kind of my thought. I was like, "Wow, you're just gonna say tequila? Like that's." That's pretty narrow-minded. Like,
all right,
Ramon isn't even Mexican.
No, I was asking my dad.
Royal.
My dad lives in a place with a larger population of Latinx people, and was like, "How are you celebrating it for your city as a city councilor?" And he's like, "I don't know, drinking." I'm like, I feel like that's not what you're supposed to do. I feel like that's kind of insensitive. He's like,
I hope that was like not on the air.
No. He was joking. He was shrugging and trying to think of something too.
I don't see why that's not how we celebrate really all of these months. Maybe not like in its totality, but just like
kind of America. Like America's favorite pastime is drinking, and
why don't we drink during Black History Month? I mean, also while honoring all of their accomplishments, but like, I don't think
How was a drink invented by a black person that we could like racially?
Can we please change topics and actually get to what we're all supposed to be here for?
No, because I got another thing of housekeeping. If you guys look in Roll20, there is a new button there we're going to be using tonight. It says water. I might ask you to click it at random times during the session.
Where is this button?
It should be under your nameplate.
I do not see this button.
Near do I.
So I found it. So what you need to do is the tab that is where the macros are.
Okay. Yes.
Next to the gear icon, there will be a thing to toggle it on.
So yeah. The gear icon.
It is next to the gear icon.
Right next to the gear icon, macros,
the
and there should be one that says water, and you should be able to click in bar.
Okay, I found it. What is it?
It should be at the top of the list.
If you click it, it'll roll something to me.
Okay.
And that way I won't have to be rolling 100 dice in front of me.
Alright, everyone.
It's called collection.
Yeah, go ahead and click it right now. Just see if it works. And
it says no table found with that name when I press it.
Ha ha ha. Okay, see, this is why we're doing this before the session, to make sure it works. Players can roll from table.
But
save changes.
Stream, so our
Enable background.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah, go ahead and click it again. Wonderful.
A hand or limb comes out of the water!
You're logged into my Roll20.
No, I'm not.
Listen, I don't see this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay,
okay, this is interesting.
To the left of the gear icon, you press macros, right?
It's called.
It's the bullet point.
I'm in the gear icon. Okay, so it's left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is interesting. So let me
Use macro quickbar. Oh, okay, I see it.
Yep.
Okay, there it is.
All right, it's fine.
Water.
We'll just keep it like that.
Oh God,
What did you
I don't
get?
like this button.
This is
Someone
fine.
unfamiliar in the water.
I
I-
also see someone familiar in the water. Hey.
The reason I had it doing the GM roll is because well, I wanted to see what you guys would roll, but I wanted it to come to me without the information. But that's fine. That's fine. It will be good. We'll still make it work.
I think we all
Mine is the least concerning, but also the most okay. Water connects to the ocean.
Nah, mine
Yeah,
is
same.
Water seems deeper. I'm fine. I just don't know how to judge distances.
You're about to drown anyway. Oh, so it's like it's Lumilia's body I see in the water. Got it.
The
All right, moving on.
last thing I need is my dice box. I brought it to my computer and I've promptly lost it. Huh? How did it get up there?
Can you hand me my popcorn?
I can. I will.
A dog.
I don't think Lumilia can swim.
Wait,
Dog
didn't
can
we
swim.
roll a die for that?
I don't remember.
I'm
I feel
pretty
like
sure.
you shouldn't
Oh
try
no, we
to
rolled a dice to see if Andrea knew how to swim.
No, I'm pretty sure we rolled one for Lumilia too, because I specifically remember having this conversation. Does
Just put it on our sheet.
well, no, I would have put it on your card if I rolled a die for it. All right. So I'm gonna re-roll the die for you, and I'll put it on your card.
I don't think I can swim.
Whoa, do you want that to be canonical that you cannot swim?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on your card. Lumilia cannot swim.
I accept flaws.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
Breathe fire. Why would I want to go anywhere near water?
Was born from the
boiling
fire.
water for. I mean,
Yeah,
boiling
I literally
water.
walked out of fire. Going into water might kill me or something.
She is a fireborn. I can see the logic in this.
Meanwhile, I am a
Fire
wolf that can
spawn.
do more than just doggy
Water
paddle.
Okay, we are
Is
going
water
to
just fire despawner?
get started tonight. Well, everybody, ooh, a D&D stream. Hey, Mr. Lavender, Town, thank you for watching. Yes, we play D&D here as our primary goal, and all the other games are just the in-between we do until the big fun Saturday night. Okay, so let's start with a recap.
And Sunday night on closing weekends.
Last session started off with the party in the city of Sky's Reach. It was the morning of the 39th of Noble. The party had completed their quest for the demigod Eshes, and were kind of milling about, trying to find out what to do next. Shadora had just woken up from her dream. In the dream, she was with all of the cult members. She saw the security counselor of her mother, who may or may not have betrayed her family. It is still questionable as the security council is a cult member, but her devotion is gray. We'll just land with that. From there, the party was aware that there is a dark mist rolling over the inner sea that is going to spread out into the rest of the world, and whatever the Daughters of Gindui are doing, whatever the cult is doing, it is already in progress and happening. The party was given an item that could prevent themselves from being consumed by the mist, and they instantly went to work on collecting the materials for the potion and spreading the knowledge around the university to the other people in charge that this was coming. Speaking of the people in charge, Dila Winrona, headmistress of the university, has finally returned from her war campaign with Cordis Knox. The campaign went as well as they could hope. They narrowly claimed a victory, and when I say narrowly claimed a victory, both sides were catastrophically devastated. Dila and her forces returned back to the university to lick their wounds and plan their next move. The party went to meet with Dila and found Reyna there. Reyna had the necklace with their friend locked in it, and Dila gave them the means to free Osuandria's soul from the necklace. Reyna departed. Dila passed out Ardila prepared relief to be sent to the nation that she was fighting the war against, Undar, and the party let Dila know all of the terrible, evil, horrific things that are about to happen tonight in her own nation. From there, Dila has begun trying to organize a response to this of what shattered remains of her allies are currently able to fight, and the party set out to do something. I don't exactly remember what happened at this point in the session, but I do remember that at some point somebody was talking to someone who knew... you guys were talking to Mon, and Mon knew instantly when Asuandria's soul was released from the necklace and where her body reconstituted at. The party went to meet with Asuandria and collect her from a local town outside of Ililnagai, the town of Liangali, Liangalai, and Asuandria had coalesced her new form in the middle of town, and the local clergy and priests recognized her as a demon and put her in a magic circle and held her inside of the temple, and they called a Sunyeth Holy Order to come and deal with her. That said, you guys got there before the Sunyeth Order. They released Asuandria into your guys' care, and you guys walked down the street with her. Shared a kiss, shared a boop, and I think there was some other information that was shared. One of the things that is worth noting about Asuandria's new form, her being the vessel meant to bring a dark god into this world, her last body, all the reagents and everything that went into craft her physical form was made to house the power of a god. Her soul has been exposed to all of those things and all of that energy, and a normal body is... her soul cannot simply be contained in a normal body. As such, whenever you guys look at her, her body is radiating spectral black flames, seeping up through her skin like sweat, and then dissipating into the air around her. With that, I think the party rode back into Sky's Reach, so that is where we'll pick up tonight. It is the afternoon of the 29th of Noble, heading into the evening. You all are in Sky's Reach, the capital city of Ililnagai. I'm going to rejoin Lumilia with the party. Lumilia, for you, Insomni, I'm going to say Lumilia's been bumping around the university and the city with her honeymoon. The party has whipped up the university into a flurry with the information they've distributed. I will allow you to know everything that I just said, as simply, Lumilia's been like, what's going on? Hey, what? Wait, what? Okay, I gotta go talk to my friends.
Okay, thank you.
The party rides back into town. You guys are in the Maphis University inside of the Calgaran ward, the entry, and that those common grounds. What would you all like to do?
Are people freaking out about the demon that is with us?
Oh, that's worth noting. Let me get some D100, because I'll have to use these a lot.
Claude did put the cowl that he usually has over her to try and cover up any of the smoke as best he can.
Okay.
I'd say, does disguise self not work?
She doesn't have her
spell
hat.
book.
It was on. She doesn't have her spellbook or hat. It was on her other body.
Okay.
The body that was
I
kidnapped.
was like, does anyone in our party have disguise self?
Oh.
Don't look at the ranger.
Yeah,
I'm
Hey,
pretty
Lighter.
sure Disguise Self has a range of self.
He is literally our magic
spell.
person.
You can cast disguise self on other people.
How does that make sense?
yeah.
It's a touch spell! It's like makeup! Magic makeup that makes you look like someone else.
I'm gonna stop. Well, if Anderson's saying all of this in character, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So Anderson's prey,
I
that's
can make
probably
that, like-
exactly how disguise self works.
That's in Anderson's head. This is how it works, and
Just
I'm
looks at
double
him.
checking the rules because I
Range,
don't
area,
actually
self.
Yeah, it is self.
know. It is just self.
Yeah.
Yes, it is just self, Jackal.
Yeah, also Andrea is going to just look at you guys as you're all talking and say, oh wait, wrong picture. She's going to say, I'm so glad to be back.
I want to run up and hug her. I've missed her.
Good to have you back.
Good to have you back.
Alright, also Andrea and Stradora are on horseback. She'll jump down and give Lumilia a hug.
Yay!
Oh yeah, she wasn't around for when Lumilia decided to.
My favorite
Step away from the
princess
group.
is back. Sorry, Strudora.
Also, hey Lumilia, how you been? It's been what, a day?
I'm great. Honeymoon went well. Got interrupted by news there was a demon outside town, but you know, seems alright.
It's a friendly demon.
I can tell.
Really cute.
That the Sky Queen is 100% aware of and has given her consent to have her be here.
Wait, really?
We're going to
Yeah,
go with that
remember?
assumption until told
A few
otherwise.
days ago?
Maybe, maybe she didn't have all the facts.
Oh, no. She's as good as her word.
Yeah, okay.
If not, we can spread around that she is a liar. Because it is true.
I'm sure that'll show up in a mandate, like in a few days.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that one demon is like the least of their concerns, but with the whole, impending death of 20,000 people due to mist brought on by a group of
Yes, I
cultists.
really... Yeah, I don't know who's gonna get on that, but that's not our
Yeah.
problem.
I
We've
believe
done a lot
Dila's
already.
gonna get on that. I don't know. That was the whole reason we told her this was going on, right? So Dila
Oh,
can
we-
get on it.
Yeah, she can do what she can, because we can't do anything about it.
Do we need to tell anybody else?
You know, I'm
No.
confident in our abilities, but I
Who
feel
haven't
like
we
that's a little-
told? I told Dila, I believe Reyna was there.
So,
we can do a lot of things. I feel like stopping
Oh
that is a
no,
little much
Gale
of a pay grade.
song? Is Gale song aware? Can he do anything about it?
some Risen members were there, sure some of them had insight into things. Wink, wink.
I don't know, Umiya, mist is water.
Yeah, no.
Brandon, didn't I free to Gale song and let him know after the dreamscape thing happened? I thought I did. I could have sworn I did.
I don't think you were here.
I was. Remember, that's the day I got in late and I missed like the first 2 hours that I was there for the second half.
Okay. I don't recall it, but
Alright, I'll just send him a sending.
yeah.
I could pray, but I don't really want to format a prayer right now. I just had my anniversary. No,
Fair.
Whatever. Actually, I don't know how to compress all of that into that few words. Never mind, I'll pray. Do I have to make a prayer, or can I just say, hey, Gale song, and just info dump everything that's happened?
Gale
You
song.
can
Shit's
try.
fucked. Send help.
I'll at least
Is-
try.
yeah, I was
don't
gonna
wanna
say,
repeat all the
is-
information for like the third time.
Okay.
See if he answers. If he doesn't, that's his problem.
Okay, what are you saying?
Everything about the mist and the flower and the potion.
How are you reaching out to him? You can close the door if you want, so it doesn't keep opening.
What were their rules again? Just Gale Song, God of Storms. We have information for you and info dump.
Okay, roll me a religion check.
Yay! I'm good at those. Yeah.
All right. You say your prayer. Like so often, the will and presence of God is a very mysterious thing.
Yep. Well, if he didn't get it, it's his fault.
All right, you guys are still standing in the courtyard. What would you like to do?
Go to the Heroes Tower to get my girlfriend properly dressed.
Okay.
Was she not wearing clothes when we got her? I thought she
I
had
think
some.
we have her. I think we have her in like a robe, but it's just like
Yeah.
it's like literally whatever we had on hand, so that she's not like Lady Godiva into the town.
All right. As you all begin walking towards the Heroes Tower, a light rain is going to start falling over the courtyard. This is, I guess, not super uncommon in a seaside town. But E, you are also going to be the first one of the night for me to click that water button as you guys walk by the fountain heading into the tower. And you are going to see something incredibly massive swoop by the fountain. You see a figure inside of it. It just, a dark silhouette swims through the water. Doesn't seem large enough to house like a whale or anything like that, but catches your eye. Otherwise, you guys.
Well, I was gonna do a bit of a double take and just. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No one else saw this, just Claw.
You know what? I'll roll a perceivable check. Or rather, how perceivable it was. If you have a passive perception above 2, there are several people gathered around the fountain now that are just kind of staring at this of people in confusion. Everybody else saw it too.
I say above 2. I think that's everyone.
Yeah.
If you have less than 2 perception, I think you're dead. Or blind, deaf.
Or a tree.
Or not trying. Exactly. See no evil. See no evil. See no evil.
I see no evil. The evil does not exist.
Otherwise, you all can continue into the Heroes Tower.
Will that be a...
You're able to go up to Osrandria's room, giving her a little bit of privacy. She'll be able to change into another set of Fearites robes.
So are we gonna ignore the sea monster in the fountain? Are we all just brushing over that?
If you guys want to do anything, you're welcome to.
No, I mean,
I-
once we're done with this tower.
I'm not entirely sure I didn't just
Okay.
hallucinate it.
You know
All
what?
water is connected. Everything is connected.
Can I try to identify what it is?
Go for
Sorry,
it.
I've been through.
You can give
That'd
me
be-
a nature check if you're trying to see what the creature was, or you can give me a. I will allow you a history check, and I will also allow you an arcana check for the magical effect. You can choose one of the 3.
Claw will do nature, just passively as well.
Okay.
You know what kind of creature he saw.
Stradora, was that dark water knowledge, or are you just having a long day?
Wow.
Dark
I
water
am.
knowledge.
I'm not
I'll-
used to deep oceans. I'm not used to deep oceans apparently.
I'll do Arcana check.
Okay.
What's in a fountain? Water.
All water is
Or
connected.
soda.
Or chocolate.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Imagine you-
Blood.
Or I guess cheese.
Yeah! It's a cheese fountain with a sea monster.
Are we in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
No, we're in Vegas.
Sergey.
Yes.
With what the party's putting out, the information they said, what you've witnessed from the cult, you're able to put together, this is probably something screwy going on with whatever ritual that the cult has casted. They have probably messed up how some bodies of water might be functioning in the
They
world.
broke the ocean?
Well, like, no, actually, no. Anderson. I'm just spitballing as Anderson. Because we know the cult is like obsessed with, the afterlife and things in it. Do you think that this is connected to the bridge in any way?
By the
Yes.
4, I hope not.
I don't know. I guess I'm looking specifically to Stadora for answers on this one. You're our holy person, and also Stadora just knows everything.
Can you repeat the question?
Stradora's
Uh,
a holy person.
I am a holy person. I'm a Ordeer in the sun. Yes,
Yeah,
I
but
am an
me?
arbiter of
I more
Alilia's
consider
will
you-
and Haldora's.
No offense, Lamilia, you're a great person. You haven't really shown to be that
She's
much.
literally talked to Gale Song.
Oh yeah, but like,
She's literally talked to Gale Song.
A god.
I don't know.
I'm the
You
only
seem to
one
know
who's
more about the
talking about
underworld.
So,
I don't know. You don't.
As the apparent holy person that you've qualified, I feel I have the authority to tell you Lumilia is more qualified.
Thank you. Alright, now Stradora, do you
But
think
also-
this has to do with the bridge?
I'm like, thank you for proving my point. Now, anyway. I like this. This is on brand. I just from what we know from the cult, do you think they might have connected the water to the bridge in any way, if that's even possible?
No.
Go on.
Okay. I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of spitballing. I don't really know.
I think they got around the bridge. I'm not familiar entirely with how, like, the planar makeup of our world works. I mean, outside of the whole.
I don't know.
Prob-
The bridge. They're always talking about like,
Here goes to the bridge, goes to Providence. Unless there's a fourth plane of existence I'm not aware of, which, given that our most populous country is a bunch of meathead warriors, is possible. Maybe they've actually they've hooked it up into Providence.
Providence.
But we're in agreement that they've hooked it up to something that's not of our plane.
If they were actually breaking through into the bridge, assuming I'm not putting too much faith in, my familial deity, they would draw the attention of Renulta. But if you don't actually touch the bridge, maybe she still gets uppity, but that's also not where she's, looking, right?
I guess that makes sense.
I guess my point is if you have the heroes tower, right? And you have those guys that sit at the, those people that sit at the front, at the doors there to hey, what business do you have with Dila? Or, oh, hi, princess, go up to your room.
Yeah,
They
sorry.
guard the door, right? But they're not monitoring if you, somehow flew into the top window.
or just randomly spawned in there for some reason.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
that
if
makes
you could actually teleport into Dila's tower, which I think is possible, because who's gonna mess with Dila? But that's my point, right? Is you have somebody eyeing the gate, but if you somehow get in through a back channel they're not aware of, it's yeah, technically that's their job, but if I guess my point is that if I don't know how narrow focused her job is. The idea could possibly be that there shouldn't be back doors. So why would you be roaming the grounds? But that's just wild speculation. But my thing is if I'm a cultist trying to undo the bonds of reality to bring my dark god forth into my girlfriend's other body, why would I draw the attention of other deities that would probably smite me?
Brandon, is everything good on your end?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Okay,
someone, I don't know, I think we hear a fan.
Oh, that's rainfall I put in the background. Did it just stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on Roll20. I'll find a softer rainfall.
Okay, because it sounded like static on
It sounded
my
like
end.
static.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I know.
He's trying to make it
It's
ambient.
atmosphere. No, but you guys can keep
I
talking
respect
until,
it. It sounded
Yeah.
like static.
yeah, until you guys
It sounded like technical difficulty.
need me, or
Anywho,
you know.
that's Stradora's 2 copper. That's probably the idiom.
That's a phrase here.
Because if all the water is connected, then yeah, I mean the planar bindings or whatever are probably a little wonky. I mean, again, if the plan has something to do with Genduai, then the mist sacrifice has to have a purpose, right? Besides just shoving 20,000 people into the bridge and, like, I don't know, making Haldora's paperwork a problem, like, ginormous.
I don't know, if enough
Maybe
people
the-
are flooding into the bridge, can they use that as, like, a weakness?
Like maybe it can't support such a mass genocide.
I
all
don't
at
know.
once.
Reyna
Yeah.
mentioned something that happened at Dagger Gully. If anybody had survived that and actually had, like, an incident report, maybe that would be useful.
Yeah.
Which, Reyna probably already teleported back to Ardor to make sure that Alessandria's mom doesn't die.
Looks at Mechalor on my shoulder still.
I'd say, yeah, we have Mechalor. He probably
Yeah.
knows what's going on.
Well,
Oh yeah, also, we have Mechalor. You weren't here for that.
I was told.
while you guys are racking your brains on this, go ahead and just give me a history check.
That's a roll.
Yeah, this is just free information you guys encountered in the session, in the world forever ago.
As usual, I'm on brand.
I'm gonna go up from in tiers of 5, moving up. Lumilia, lots of stuff have happened since you guys have been together. Anderson, you're kind of in the same boat where it's just like, man, I wonder if there's anything that we've ran into that could maybe give us more context into this. Stradora, you remember that this was the next item of focus. Ellen Dila's roster was figuring out some very ominous omens from way back when you guys were in Ardor. Kenneth, you're in the same boat, too. Sergey, you are actually going to remember while you were at the summit, not the Summit of Leagues, the Convocation of Minds in Ardor Sarai. It was a collection of the greatest minds all over the world. You were trying to get your friend to help you with that investigation, and he was going there instead. And that was the area, you ran into Mon, the demigod and everything, and led you to the party. But the reason all of those people gathered together, a sleeping god spoke 3 words saying she'll free him. The god has not spoken anything in about 200 or 500, like about 500 years. Has not stirred, has not moved. He whispered those 3 words in his sleep. With all of the brightest minds in the world, people were able to put together that this has something to do with the Forgotten Song, and they are unsure what. You remember that's where, like, a lot of the people you were hanging around at that place were just kind of poking. It was like, man, if only we didn't purge this religion from the face of Ilderon. Those things come back to your mind as you guys are just kind of thinking and racking your brains on the different tiers.
What?
I mean, nah, just thinking.
I heard all of that. Is Sergei the only one that pieced together the Forgotten Song part?
Yeah.
Has he said anything about it?
No. Not yet.
Okay.
I can't
Does
assume.
Sergey know that, like, Stadora's father is a follower of the Forgotten Song?
No, I
No.
do not know that. So I have no reason to ask that question, really.
Roll
Sergey
meta-knowledge.
is aware of that.
Oh, I am aware of...
It is the
that-
whole reason Dila wants Roman to come to the university. It's why you guys stopped in Marbleport on your way here, was to deliver Dila's message to him. This was like 20 sessions ago, so I don't hold it
Yeah.
against you for
Okay.
forgetting, which is
To be
why
fair, it's been a very long time.
Yeah, like, this was, like, back in...
What reason do you... What was the reason why Dila wanted your dad so much to be here, Shador?
Yeah.
Damn, shouldn't he be here? He said he was coming. It's been days.
Oh, he was on a boat.
Oh,
You know,
Dad's doomed.
See
I
that
said
death
why.
cloud over there?
I meant, why... Like, I mean, besides the fact that he's a capable fighter, this seems like she wanted him for more of a puzzle. What would he have in terms of a puzzle piece that would help?
Like,
The
you
Forgotten
some-
Song.
Quick question for the DM.
Hit
Can
me.
we see the death fog at this point, or...
Can you see the death fog? Actually, you can see a storm brewing over the inner sea. If it is
A little
a
bit.
death fog, it probably could be. I mean,
You
from
know-
this far out, it just kind of looks like a dark hurricane.
Forgotten Song? I know my dad mentioned that he met someone... That Father Anderson was a member of the Forgotten Song, or was a follower of it.
Yeah.
But he didn't say much else besides that. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, nobody really knows anything about it
Yeah.
because, my dad, who's possibly on a boat right now, coming here because I panic sent a message to him because somebody kidnapped Alessandria, and, is probably going to get stuck in the death fog, is the only person on this entire godforsaken plane that knows it.
Mhm.
Sadora, are you okay?
No.
I have had a long couple of days, and the incidental consequences of my actions might make me only have a living mother.
I'm gonna put that down as maybe.
If it's any consolation, you have it on good authority that your mom will survive.
Yeah, well, if the Forgotten Song is the key to stopping the cultists, then I've doomed us all. I mean, I know parts of it, but...
I mean, if the Forgotten Song is the reason to stop it, maybe your dad has a solution to not die out in the ocean. Also,
No.
your dad survived.
We're drakes. It's a boat. This is destiny.
How many sendings would have to go back and forth for us to get the missing parts of the song that you don't know?
I
Too
don't
many.
think you could cover any one... I don't know if you could cover any one stanza in 25 minutes.
Okay.
If it's a song, yeah, no. If it's
Yeah.
music based, from what I've vaguely listened to bars around my village, no. You might get through a chorus in about 2-3 sendings.
Yeah, there's...
The...
Would your father be willing to pray to Galesong? Because so far as
I
I
don't
know,
know.
it doesn't have a word limit, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't even think he knows he's in any immediate danger, which...
Should we maybe tell him that?
Actually, no, never mind. He always knows he's in immediate danger. He's a father with 3 kids.
That says enough right
Is
there.
that more of a family thing, or is that,
Have you met us?
No, good point. It's true. He's always in danger.
Have you not heard half the stories I've said about my dad? He's always in imminent danger. Dila when Rona actually wants him to come to Sky's Reach. He's in imminent danger.
Point taken.
But yeah, so I mean he has probably more of it than I do.
And of course, he's the only one with information, so...
I mean, I don't know, it's probably in a book somewhere.
I'm sure if we looked hard enough, like we could.
He was
find
once in
something.
Dila's entourage, and this is a huge collection of nerds.
Should we maybe ask
Somebody
him?
might have taken the historical relic that is
Wait,
my
what's
father
going on
and
campus,
had him
though?
talk.
Like a certain library.
Yeah.
I mean, possibly. I don't know how I don't
Or-
know how Best Quote collects her information.
True.
Or, I mean, a teacher?
No.
Professor?
Couldn't we just ask your dad?
Sergey,
if
I
he
want to
knows
say
that there's a
this.
book?
There's a reason why it's called the Forgotten Song, because it's also partially because it's forgotten and a lot of people tried to purge it. Don't think they're going to be teaching it here.
Oh, I got that right.
It's called the Forgotten Song because it's ancient. It magically imprints itself on your brain. It has nothing to do with the large-scale purge that took place like 20-something years ago. Thanks, Mom.
Wait, your
What,
mom?
what was
did
that
it?
last part?
She was part of it.
Even though her husband practices it?
They met
That's
afterwards.
Oh.
I was gonna say it's like that's probably because of how they met. You know how it is, hunting down criminal and
My
Just
father
fell
and
in
mother,
love?
Side-eyeing
father-
her criminal wife. Right.
my father and mother met tackling a group of the Archblight that found itself just outside of God, what's the place? What's the place? The one that has Pramada Watch, or whatever it's called now.
I'm gonna have to grab my map. Or you know what? It's on the wiki.
Isn't it Marbleport?
No,
No. No, that's the,
one-
other place.
the one we teleported to.
Yeah, the one we met Sergey at.
Now it's Dawkinsdale.
Dawkinsdale. Met helping to handle a group of Archblight that got itself just outside of Dawkinsdale because, you know, a large orc with a axe that can break the bonds of time was there. It was fun. Most of my mom's order died.
Oh.
what was that about Nork?
Yeah, there was an orc. He had a big, scary axe.
That broke the bounds of time.
Yeah, he could see into the future.
Okay, that
You know what? Actually, considering everything we've been through, that's not that weird.
Into the past, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, time's a flat circle. Maybe he could see his past and his future.
I've heard time
I
being
wasn't there to
described as a weird-
ask!
Hey, Anderson, do you think Martland would know anything about the Forgotten Song?
Doubt it, but we can always ask.
Should I just knock Anderson unconscious to see if it
That's
works?
not how it works.
Damn it!
And also,
So-
you knock me out, I will beat you senseless.
So anyways, you
Go
can
to sleep,
message
go to
my
sleep,
dad
go to
and
sleep,
ask
go
him
to
if he's
sleep.
told
Yeah.
anybody the Forgotten Song, or we could go to Besquo's library and add it to the itinerary.
I mean, we
Or,
can do both.
I don't know,
I can
ask-
send things while we walk.
A handful of religious scholars that have to obviously exist in this university, if they have any notes.
If there was a purge, wouldn't studying the Forgotten Song be kind of heretical?
Well, my grandmother was Sky Queen for a brief period of time, so I think we've started to ease up on the genocide.
Okay.
Question, does that still go on today?
Oh, but we just don't care about it, really.
No! There's not any of us left.
I mean,
Who's there to
you-
purge?
You and your father and your grandmother.
Well, Grandma is not a member of the Forgotten Song. She's a risen member. She just dated one. He drowned.
Oh. So.
Just like a lot of family drama.
So it sounds like I
Digging
should
up.
send descending to your dad to see if he left a book about the Forgotten Song, and we go check out the library or talk to some religious students.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Also,
library,
maybe
religious
instead of asking,
students.
about religious scholars, you should let him know that there's death mist rolling in, and maybe he should get onto dry land.
I mean, would dry land really help?
He can run. He's fast.
Fair enough. Okay.
Plus, he can kill a horse.
So do you want me to tell him there's a death mist coming his way and he should get to land and try and escape? Or should he still try and come here?
If he's close enough to Sky's reach, this is probably this would be the safest place for him. So it's a matter of where he's at right now.
Okay.
And what his ETA is.
Okay. So... Look, I get limited time. How exactly do you want me to act? Like, do you just want me to be, hey, oh, there's death mist. Maybe come to Sky's reach to take off if you feel unsafe? Like, that's a lot to communicate and not a lot of words.
I don't know, maybe just ask him where he is, and then you can send a second sending to actually, put the fear of God into him.
Okay, I only
Hopefully
get
his
to-
God, because he might listen to it.
Sure.
We can tell him your little brother got a hold of a knife and we couldn't get away from him.
Help, Stradora has a knife!
No, your little brother.
Nah, it's not
I'm sorry, it's been a while. What was your little brother's name?
Ren?
Ren.
How did I?
Alright,
Ren
so
has a knife.
I'll send him a sending and be like, hey, the cult started a ritual to send death mist. Where you at? We need help, I guess.
Well, instead of saying where you at, saying like ETA.
I don't think that this medieval fantasy land has ETA.
That just means estimated time of arrival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has ETA. ETA is a simple thing.
Fine, sure.
I mean, that way it's like, okay, that's
It's just due to the way the travel is oriented, it's usually measured in days and or weeks.
yeah.
You know,
Alright,
it's logistic.
so I'll be like, the cult has sent death mist across the world. When will you reach Sky's reach? Signed, Stradora.
Okay, you sent that?
Yep.
Alright.
Please tell me we don't get dial toned.
We're getting dial toned.
Not yet.
God, that would be depressing.
That's not...
Roman is going to respond back.
Oh, okay, he's not dead yet.
Let
news,
me
he's alive.
let me type this up for myself.
Okay. Oh boy. Alright, I get a maximum of
So,
7
what did you say exactly?
I said the cult started a ritual to send death mist across the world. When will you get to Sky's Reach?
Alright, let's see how many words.
You know, even that. It's a lot to process. It's
Yeah.
like 25 words.
He's an adventurer. He's got this.
He knows
He's been
dealing.
retired for a while, though. Stay-at-home dad and all that.
Yeah, but being a stay-at-home dad is more stressful than adventuring. He'll be fine.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you ever tried to take care of a child?
Yes, it's awful.
Yeah, it
He
makes
had to take care of
adventuring.
me once. It was a problem.
I did, but I was too young to understand the gravity of how awful it was.
Yeah.
Also, I kinda
amazing,
liked you.
really.
Alright.
I kind of liked you, so it was like easier.
Roman
it's like, it's when it's
responds.
someone else's kid. That
Hup,
you
hup,
go,
hup, hup.
With I might not be coming. Something in the inner sea needs investigating. Figures that can touch the stars are moving. Tell Stradora I love her.
I will
He knows.
relay that word for word and then go, well, that doesn't sound good.
He dead.
he knows his fate. He knows his time has come.
No. Dad's got eyes that are probably better than claws. He probably saw the same shit we did in the fountain.
Should I tell him it's everywhere?
Is it everywhere?
You might want to tell him that the inner sea is where the mists are coming from, so if he hasn't left yet, he should stay home at least for another day.
So
Oh,
just
tell him
say
about the
it's
power.
coming from the inner sea, stay away. Should I mention that we're seeing stuff in the fountain?
No, because I don't know how to No, because it's a secondary statement and would require a longer conversation.
There are creatures
I'm not
in the
even
water.
sure what we saw exactly.
Plus, we don't have an unlimited
There
amount
are
of
unknown
spending.
creatures in water. In all water. Quick, someone get like a goblet of water and stare at it for a while, see what happens.
Anderson gets like
Also,
a cup
Andrew
of
has
water.
like a
You-
washing basin or something, right?
Do you tell Osmandria that? Because she'll go grab one.
Yeah, if she has like a basin of some kind, go fill it with water, claw, eyes on it.
Anderson has a cup of water, is just watching it.
Everyone just stare at this bowl of water.
Yeah,
While we're talking.
she'll go to fill the basin. As she does start filling the basin, you hear her shout in the hall. She comes back in with the basin, and she is going to put it down. The water looks normal, but as everyone's gonna staring at it, she's going to say, "You should look at the barrel of drinking water the servants fill."
What?
To the barrel!
Heading out into the hall and up a few rooms into one of the nearest storerooms, looking in the open barrel, there is a guy with a long, unkempt beard. You can see the
What?
upper part of his house. He's looking down at you, and he's got a confused expression. He sticks his hand in the water, and it disappears. He squints, leaning into the water. Oswandria says, "I can see him, and he can see me. Can you all see him?"
Yes.
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 But he
you
cannot
guys can see
enter.
him.
We can, but we can't. But he can't interact with us.
I'm gonna put my hand in.
Having
Wait,
seen
no,
him,
technically
does
he
that count as
can.
being familiar with him?
Huh?
I've seen him now. Does that count as being familiar with him? Can I send this man on the other side of a barrel ascending?
No.
Oh my god, can you not
must-
waste that? You still
Wait.
haven't told my father about the imminent danger.
I have 7.
Well,
You
Question.
cannot. You need to know his name.
are we able to like send objects through?
You can try. You put something in there.
Yeah, like a note saying, "Can you like? Who
Okay.
are you?"
You write it
You're
on a
gonna
sheet of
put
paper.
you're,
You put it on
Yeah.
there. It floats. You push it down through the water. It floats back up to the top. He does not receive it. Strador, you put your hand in the water. You can feel the sides of the barrel. You do not feel his hand.
Okay.
He's gonna squint a little bit more before he takes a lid and places it over this, covering it in darkness. You guys see what appears to be the bottom of the barrel.
He just hung up on us.
It's very
He
weird
didn't hang up on
when
us.
teenagers start looking in your.
And one of them looks like a demon with
Yeah.
dark miasma rolling on.
What
Hi,
if it was
this
his
what-
chamber pot?
I was about to suggest, like, what if we tie a rock to the next note?
No, because
I think it's
God.
just reflecting things.
Yeah.
so. That's akin to what I was thinking. It's the reflection of the water is reflecting off of another body.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is connected, and we're starting to see the visible connections,
Okay,
which
so
is bad.
Your
This
dad
is
going
bad.
to the inner sea wouldn't help.
I mean, I don't know if it would help. My thing is the timing. You know,
Yeah.
like the death mists are rolling from the inner sea.
Yeah.
Like, it's more a matter of like, yeah, Dad, that's probably cool and all, but maybe wait 24 hours before going into imminent danger.
Alright, so should I just tell him the mist is coming from the inner sea, do not approach?
Yeah.
Tell him to wait a day.
Okay.
Tack that onto the end.
Like, just literally tell him to wait a day or
Alright.
2.
The mist is coming from the inner sea. Stradora says wait a day or 2. I will send back.
We already mentioned it was Death Mist, right?
Yeah, he hasn't died in the last 5 minutes, has he?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Why? Oh. Okay.
I can't help out.
You can't help out with
No,
ascending.
I don't think we can, no.
I said Stradora. So can Stradora help? How good a child was she? How trustworthy?
Not very.
I swear, if he responds and says that he's not gonna listen, I'm gonna have the next sending be like, quote, statement, end quote.
Y'all, I'm spooked. Brandon's just typing in silence.
Well, because it's information he has to convey to the players, so he doesn't want to, like...
Yeah, but it always spooks me.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen because of it.
It's not as bad as when he starts rolling while we're all just chatting.
Yeah.
Man,
We should invent gas masks.
we should invent gas masks. That's great.
We'd make it killer.
I wish I was an artificer.
I think they have, though. I think there's, like, a magic item that basically is a gas mask.
But like, hypothetically, we could just make
It
a
is.
mask.
There's a
Roman
necklace. It's a necklace.
responds, "You don't understand. I've seen giants. These are larger. If one makes it to shore, I can't think about that. We need to know before that."
Oh! Oh, this is so much worse.
Gale Song, God of Storms. Heroes have started seeing giant monsters in the inner sea. Please help.
That's the prayer?
Yep, that's the prayer.
You have no cannons.
Give me
I'm
another
basically
religion
a
check.
relay station, okay?
You require more pylons.
No,
Most
beautiful,
accurate at this
you
point,
are
Philo.
level 10.
Lame.
Divine intervention!
I don't
There's
think I need
a-
my divine intervention for that.
10% chance your god or goddess would intervene with a divine servant.
Yeah, but I don't have much to say about that. I don't know enough about the situation.
Okay.
I mean, I could ask
It's
for it.
Gale
but
Song. What's his divine servant? He already sent us Reyna.
I just,
We already have
honestly,
Reyna.
I assumed it'd be like when he gave me enough holy
The disgruntled,
power to
the
control
disgruntled
someone.
spirit of Father A.
That's how we get a cameo.
Oh boy.
No, he needs to. He needs to
I
make
just
a deal
imagine
with.
that he shows up to the bridge. It's like, I need Anderson. What do you mean you need Anderson? He's technically my voice, and somebody besieged me.
Again, the will of gods is hard to interpret.
Can I just spam him with prayers?
You can. You
Yeah,
spend the
we-
night in meditation.
Every 6 seconds.
Gale Song,
Dog
God
pick
of
up.
Storms,
Dog
need
pick up.
help,
Dog
pay
pick up.
attention.
Dog pick up. Pick up. Dog.
It's like, you're not leaving me on message this time. I need this
we
now.
call that supplication.
Yes. I'm just be like, okay, y'all keep talking. Tell me if you need me to send anything. Give me a bit, and I'm gonna just crouch in the corner and start spamming Gale Song with prayers, trying to convey information because he's got
Most-
How long does it take
Most
until
clerics
like
say, "I will send a plea to my god." Lumilia is literally a spam caller.
Lumilia
Where-
has a very skewed version of
Lumilia's like, I'm not taking no for an answer.
Hi, we've been
We
trying
want
to
to talk
reach
to
you
you about
your
the extended warranty on your plane of existence.
We've been trying to
No, it's
read
like
your
Doctor
Strange.
extended warranty on
No,
your
I'm just
spirit.
imagining my work now. Lumilia is literally calling because, hey, we're here to talk to you about important issues in your plane of existence. Hey, we're here to talk to you about your important issues on your plane of existence. We are not telemarketers. We're not trying to sell you anything.
I'm
We're
a
trying to
one-person
reach
call center. Between prayers
Yes.
and sendings.
no, you're a switchboard.
Oh,
That's the call center.
Ah,
great. Yeah, so I'm just gonna spam Gale Song. Y'all keep talking.
In character now.
Let's just keep rolling till he answers.
Okay.
Gale Song barely
how
believes
how
this
long
is
will it
God,
take
I'm
until you get smited?
He wouldn't
I don't know.
smite me. He'd just strike me with lightning. It doesn't have as much divine.
And just like, the next message is like, I would like to inform you that you've lost your cleric powers.
It's just been revoked.
Theoretically, he could.
And theoretically he could, and then you just have to go back to Soyesa.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm part of the Four Ascended. I happen to
casually swaps pulleys.
I wear them both. Just one's above the dress, and the other's under my clothes.
Oh wait, did you tell me what my dad's response was?
Oh yes.
Well, you know what? Fuck him. If he wants to go die saving the world again, so nobody can thank him about it, whatever. At least it's not my fault.
So I think in the timeline, I get the sending, relay it as I hear it, and then while Stradora starts ranting, I immediately turn and start praying to Gilson.
Just throwing my hands up. It's just like, why? Whatever. Who needs a dad?
Yeah, no dads! I miss my dad.
I'm sure he has you in his thoughts while doing this.
I'll just let Dealer be my new parent. He'll like that, won't he?
You know, Aloda guy is pretty far from the ocean. I'm sure my dad will be fine for at least like a week or so.
Don't give me.
I mean, he's
Claw.
in the capital at least. They have the information. My dad's out in my little town in the north.
Claw's going to place Mango on Lumilia's shoulder, and
Thank you.
basically, and he's going to head towards Reyna. Or head towards where he last left Reyna.
Just look Mechalor in the eyes. Reyna is here.
She's here in spirit, and also in Mechalor.
Well, no,
Okay. You go to find Reyna. I'll handle that in a second. What's the rest of the party doing in the storage room?
I thought we were in also Andrew's room.
Oh, you left.
we went
you
into
went
the
to
barrel.
look at the barrel.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the barrel again to see if it still shows the same thing. This is the nothingness. Or the bottom of the barrel.
Oh. You look at it to see if it does. And you can see a sliver of light coming from it. It is, there are cracks in it. Before there is a small opening. You can see what appears to be a dark sky moving above it, or rather through this opening. It moves, the entire world shifts. You see the chin of a man take a drink, then place it back down.
Wait,
Roll me. What's up?
it seems like it's water barrel to water barrel.
Roll me a perception check for Kenneth. You don't wholly recognize this man. As he stops to quirk his water skin back, he pauses for a moment, looks down into it, raises it to his eye. In the barrel, you can see his eyeball for a moment.
What
What?
He turns the he turns the water skin over, pouring it out. You see the bottom of the ship. that's weird. How does this work? I'm gonna roll the percentage die if this connection stays. What's a higher chance? What's the chance of it staying? Okay, I've got the number in my mind. Okay, he pours it out. You see the water shimmering. The world fuzzes. You can see more of the ship. Kenneth, I'll give you one last chance for a second perception check with this distorted view.
Can I look into the barrel as well?
I'll allow you if you notice Kenneth sitting there going, what the heck? Go for it.
Alright, I notice Kenneth sitting there, and
There we go.
And I will look into the barrel and do a perception check.
Oh!
There we go. That's better.
So, let's pause this for a moment. And we are going to go with this. This is better. Kenneth, this man pours out this water. Your view of the world stretches, elongates, distorts. For a small moment through the barrel, you can see much more of everything around, behind, and behind him. You see the mast of a ship. You see a horrific storm in the distance. With the larger view, you notice this man looks a lot like Stradora's father. Through the clouds behind him, you can just barely make it out through the water. There are two humanoid figures fighting in this mist. They are larger than the sky itself. Their legs are moving across the horizon.
Fedora?
It is a brief moment. You see this image as the water is pouring out onto the deck, and then the image is the connection blurs away.
Fedora?
Runs in.
I just saw you. I saw your dad.
What?
The barrel. When I looked in, it was no longer the old man. It was your dad. I guess this is water skin or something. He poured it out, and I saw what he was. Just giant things fighting in the mist.
I'm gonna stop praying and listen. Like, how giant?
They were standing in the ocean.
Like full blown,
Like-
like walking.
Like waist high in the ocean, or like ankle high in the ocean?
Could I tell, Brandon?
I would
Does
say
it
it was,
matter?
yeah, it was so distorted, but I mean, probably calf high in the ocean, maybe knee high.
Like, it was pretty. Their legs. The ocean didn't go high up in their legs.
Stradora, anything you want to say to your dad?
No, I
Like
wouldn't know
refill
much
the
about.
water skin?
No.
I don't think that's gonna do it. No.
What?
Wait, none of my
Nothing's
prayers got through to
possible.
Gilsong, right?
Say that again?
Gilsong never responded.
He has not.
Could those be gods?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Did
Do
we
I
get
know?
a
Do I have
clear
any
enough?
inkling about what I've just been described?
There was a storm out
Yeah.
there too, like a really, really bad storm, and I guess they were fighting in it. So
I mean, we
Brandon,
can see
what
the
a-
storm brewing on the horizon.
Would me and Ramon be able to like distinguish the two figures?
No, it would. I mean, you just saw. You saw a blur of this, of just like a weird snapshot. Where it's just like,
Sorry.
imagine somebody's driving in a car or something, and they just take a picture, and it's just like, wait, what is that?
Oh,
It's-
so that.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not good. It's just
Yeah, like I'm seeing it as like as the drop of water that was us was dropping down, and then we could see behind him,
yeah,
and it's blurry, but we see it like as it's in motion.
that's
Wait,
fair.
everything's connected. Is the water just reflecting other parts of the world?
There are giant people in the ocean. Help. One more. Religion check.
We've
Just
already tried sticking our hand in like the water.
praying.
I'm gonna keep
Is
trying.
there? Dealer's,
I am going
Dealer's
to jump over in a second. What's up, Rob?
Dealer's room, like her office.
Yeah. What about it?
Does it have windows?
It does.
Telescope.
Does it have wall?
I am leaving, and I am going to Dealer's office.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow to see if there's a telescope up there, because maybe
Yeah.
that can
I
be
wanna
useful.
take the basin of water that.
It's
Okay.
like dawdling behind Shadora holding a bucket.
Yes.
It's like, we're gonna need this!
Alright, you guys start walking upstairs
Was there any like people behind us or in that room besides us?
in the storage room. No, this is just for the people who live in the tower. Like, if you ask a servant, like, oh, I need water, so they don't have to run all the way down to the first floor, grab a pitcher, bring it up here. Like, it's like the necessities and, these different areas stored around the tower. That said, you guys are not going to be able to get very far into the hallway as you're stopped by Claw. Claw! You
Yes.
go out into the hallway to find Reyna. Reyna is coming down the stairwell towards your room. She is going to look towards you and say, Mechalor told me that you guys found Oswandria. Is she alright?
As she can be. She's physically fine. We just got her back in. Nobody did any harm for her. To her, if anything, they gave her some flowers.
Uh,
The
party
everything
opens the
going
door
on
behind
water?
you, by the way.
Holy shit, Claw! You won't believe. Oh, hey, right now.
what?
Guess I'm landing on Reed.
Reyna is going to look towards Oswandria, who is radiating spectral flames, and she's going to say, "Is that painful?" She puts her hand over her mouth. Oswandria looks at the flames and say, "Oh, no. I've never really. I've always seen them before. I didn't realize other people couldn't."
Wait, seriously?
So,
Yeah, she has the true sight, so.
Right?
so this form might not be able to hold Oswandria as well as her real body. So, is the best assumption we can come up with.
Reyna's
And
going to say, "I can take you back to the castle. There you'll be safe from." Oswandria is going to shake her head and say, "They already stole my body. Whatever they want from me, they have. I don't think I matter anymore. After all, they just tossed away my soul."
I'm going to stop you right there, Aussie. Everybody that is around you right now can all agree with me that you do actually matter. Because you're more than just that.
We'd also prefer you.
I
with your
have
original
dashed
body.
around this entire conversation.
Actually,
Move it.
here's a
Okay.
question.
I'm moving.
If it
I'm
Is that
requires
like a
shoving
body?
Reyna, I have.
Mhm. You can move up the staircase around her. These are large stairwells.
Your current body, is that more just... Is that temporary, or... Is that just kind of like the placeholder until we get you back in your real body? Do we
You're
have a time limit on
asking
this?
Oswandria or Reyna?
It's more just kind of generally, like everyone.
Okay.
Just speaking out loud.
Oswandria and Reyna are both going to start mumbling for a second, and before Reyna speaks up first and says, "To be honest, I'm not really certain, but that body, if it's some sort of similar reincarnation, it should be a permanent replacement for her. Although I think we should find your regular body and see what we can to reclaim it. Although at this point, I don't know how to go about such a thing, but I can research it.
Wasn't the whole conspiracy that Ariana was messed with during her pregnancy? Could that be the difference between this body and her old body? Whatever was done to Ariana?
It's like her original body was specifically manipulated to contain such power.
Aelis's curse.
Yep.
Reyna's going to nod and say, yes, that seems very probable. I'll research. I have old notes on the ritual. It's quite
ask her
powerful,
about
but...
Forgotten Song.
You're asking Reyna?
Yeah. If she would possibly know
Oh, we
of...
should also tell her about the giant people in the ocean.
Yeah.
Alright, that.
Ken
What?
and Sergey, y'all saw it?
Yeah.
I've already moved past following Stradora.
Okay, what do you ask Reyna about the Forgotten Song?
Like, if she wouldn't know if, like, Dila or someone else would know it. Like, clearly, like, I'm thinking, like, there's some sort of, like, forbidden text where someone would have written down.
Reyna is going to say, I was on the warships. Or my mother was on the warships that were supposed to be a part of the Tidegate culling. Gale Song saved me from that. Ever since I've been a follower of the Given Wills and the Four Ascended. She shakes her head and says, I wish I could tell you more, but my mother might know, but she's dead, along with many other people.
Did she have any, like, journals or books that she might have written down?
Sergey, I'll just be honest, I think this path you're going down, this is a dead end. That I just don't want to waste time on.
It's still only a hunch that the Forgotten Song is even involved. For all we know, Valerie
Yeah.
is talking about something completely different.
Reyna's going to run her hand over her spellbook and say, scribbles. Nothing concrete, just the mind of a child. She's going to shake her head and say, wouldn't it help you? Oh, whew.
Never know what information would lead to.
I also just don't think we have the time to look into that right now.
Yeah.
We have we have hours.
Mhm.
Okay, we don't have time to look through a dead person's notes. We have hours, not days, not weeks, fucking hours. We don't have time to waste on this.
Alright. With that, Reyna's going to say, the things you informed Dila of, and that Dila has asked of Arder Sarai.
I was gonna head up to...
I have to relate back to the Magnate. If you're not leaving with me tonight, Asu Andrea, she is going to look down and say, I don't know how often I can make these trips to a little Nagai for you. Asu Andrea is going to grumble and say, thank you. Reyna is going to run her hand through her hair and say, keep up your studies, and these scholars can't teach you like I will. Come back to Arder Sarai. I'll try and be more open with my lessons. Asu Andrea is going to nod. She'll follow eventually behind the party, leaving Reyna behind on the stairwell.
As Claude does walk by Reyna, he does give her a hug. Like,
Okay.
thank you for all you've done.
Sergey, do you want to say anything else to Reyna?
Now just tell her
Okay.
good luck and hope to see you again in the future.
Is Lumilia still down in the room praying, or did she head up with the party?
I'm with them with the water basin, but I'm.
Oh,
still,
yeah, you're
I'm
carrying
still,
the
like,
water
under
basin.
my breath, angrily praying.
I'm going
help
to add you to the party last, because I'm just imagining you're going up the stairwell with this Basin
I
of
help
water.
her?
Oh, God, storms, you are
With the barrel.
No, she's not carrying a barrel. She's carrying a large stone bowl.
She's carrying a water basin, not a
Yeah.
barrel.
It's like, no, you know what, like the bird
Up a
bath,
twisting flight of
carrying
stairs.
like one of those.
Yeah. Alright, so you all head to Dila's tower. Is Dila still here? It has been about 3 hours. Okay. So Dila, hold on. I have to redo this die. Okay. Dila is not in the office when you guys arrive up here. However, there are a council of people that are here. You don't recognize some of these faces. You do recognize Kai Peldon is up here. There are several different arcanists. They all have messages. And Kai Peldon is talking to each of them and saying, all right, we need the supreme light of I just looked this up earlier. We need the supreme light of the shattered lands, of the gifted lands, and definitely of the Tide Gate. Yours is of the most importance. We can get all of these people back as soon as we he'll turn and see you all entering the office. And Kai Peldon has a little bit of respect for you all. He'll look at all of them and say, "You have your orders. We need the necessary individuals to come to meet inside of Sky's Reach." Each person is going to nod, stepping over to a different part of the office. They begin drawing teleportation circles. Kai Peldon is going to walk towards all of you. And
I ran right for like the balcony or wherever the nearest window is.
Okay. You're looking southwards to the inner sea?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that dark hurricane brewing on the horizon.
So I can't see,
The giant people?
monolithically large, humanoids.
Any new mountains?
You cannot, because Dila's tower looks through the rest of the city of Sky's Reach. You guys are on... so if you look on the right, or the map on the left, you guys are on that map looking into the city. This city actually gets larger and towers over Dila's tower. And it blocks her vision of the inner sea. That said, you see snippets of the inner sea between it, but I'm gonna say from this far away, the dark things moving through the clouds, I mean, it just looks like a dark, storm clouds coalescing in the distance. What you can see between the buildings and the rises.
So no one has a telescope.
Okay, so Kai Peldon's gone up to us and Sidor ran up. I'll yell out to her, do you
past
see?
him.
I'll yell at her, do you see anything?
We either need to get higher or closer to the ocean.
Okay, so
This is ox.
if she yells that back, I'll look at Kai Peldon and tell him, sir, we have been notified that there are possibly giant creatures out there in the ocean. Some people coming from the Tide Gate have encountered 2 of them fighting, and we're afraid there may be more out there, possibly roaming the ocean.
Kai Peldon is going to shake his head and say, "It's not the ocean you're seeing. Look." He's going to gesture you towards a table where there are several mugs on. The mugs look like water, wine, Starscape.
At this point, do I walk in with my water basin?
Yeah, you do. Your water basin is still water. Or it's still just, you see the bottom of the basin.
Looking into the mugs, do we see anything that won't look like just basically the bottom of the mug?
Yeah. One mug, you just see water. Another one, you see wine. Another one, you see water. Another one, you see a starscape. Like the night sky. An infinite expanding cosmos. It looks a lot like Oswandria's eyes.
Oh. Pretty, but also concerning.
So, sir, is it just water, or is it other liquids?
What Sky Paladin know about the situation? He's going to say we haven't ran conclusive tests, but let's see if one has happened in his presence that isn't water. He's going to shake his head and say, I try and keep my mind, and most well-trained arcanists try and keep their minds sharp, so around the tower most people drink water. As far as I know, with this wine and any type of mead, I haven't seen things like this appear.
Okay. Yeah, all water is connected, so I guess it wouldn't count anything that's not water. Well, not all liquids. Okay.
Guys, I'm worried I was wrong.
About which one, Stradora?
The bridge.
That it's not circumventing the bridge?
No. That might be what we're seeing.
Oh, I was starting to think like this is just starting to connect like other parts of the world.
Things that big don't exist in our world. But why do you think the gatekeeper keeps a ship filled of, crazy warrior people?
Oh, it's not.
I never actually considered that.
I just assumed there was some kind of huge tragedy. Like, like, Okay. I was fine before, and then all this happened. Ooh.
I've been losing it.
The easiest way for us to possibly tell might be if, there's a gargantuan boat somewhere out there in the inner sea.
Yeah,
Which,
unless...
bright side, if there is, we're having a Drake family reunion.
Ooh, you think we'll see the hero Father Anderson? The original Anderson?
No.
Sure.
Why do you say
Claw's
that,
going to send out Mango and use Beast Sense with Mango and have her fly high up and see what he can see through her eyes.
Okay. Give me a perception check from Mango.
From Mango's perspective. Okay, let's do this. Perception. Not deception, perception.
Mm-hmm.
12 at first, and this is just the first sight, but he's going to try and fly out further away, and I'm seeing it through her eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that 12 as Mango tries to get higher. Okay. So you spend some time meditating with Mango. So Mango flies out through the city, higher, and
do you need her fly speed?
I was pretty sure Mango was in a wolf form today.
No, she is actually in snake
her.
form.
Okay,
She's in
cool.
flying snake.
Alright, so yeah, Mango's... No, that's fine. Mango's going to fly out and try and make out what it can of the horizon, this storm brewing.
I'm looking through her eyes with the spell Beast Sense.
Yeah, I would like to restate that... hold on. See, load from storage. you guys are hundreds of miles away from this. I'm about to see exactly how many. And then I can give you guys. Alright. So you are about 500 miles away from this event. Where you assume Roman was at was about 300 miles away, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
When you're looking out towards the inner sea, I mean, you can see this dark storm brewing, spreading, coming closer. There is a tinge of that dark sea green to it, of making it darker than a hurricane, which maybe your guys' assumptions of this being the mist is probably true. As far as looking for figures inside of it, it would look like mountains. It would look like mountains on the horizon from here to Mango. And if they're moving or what, Mango can't really tell. You can see there are darker figures within this storm, of darker areas of the clouds, moving down through the storm and up in the top rises of it. But it's not exactly something, you can perceive. It's just like, that dude just got punched. Right? It's just like a very thin, like, dark outline that could even be a tornado or a water spout or something like that in the distance. But I mean, you guys do have knowledge of more, but if you didn't have Roman's information, it's not really substantive enough to say those are things fighting. It's just, shades of gray. Or I would say shades of sea green teal.
Right. Claw will, because he can't hear or see anything around him currently, but he's talking as basically, I see silhouettes, but I cannot make out what they are. And I can't tell if it's more tornado, more geyser water, more mist, or what we're looking for. But I do see silhouettes there. We're too far away to be able to get into good details anyways, if we could, even without the buildings in the way. I'm gonna bring Mango back.
How far are we from, like, the nearest pier or dock?
Pretty far. Like, if you look at the map, we are, like, on the opposite side of the city.
Yep. Because we are... So, Sergey, for your reference, like, in character and out of character, like, this is not me in character. This spear that I drew right there
Is us, yeah.
is us.
I'll try to, like, figure out, like, how
see-
far miles we are.
Alright.
Because
I just moved you guys to the map. Just going to provide context. What you guys assume is happening, if you look at the map on the left, you assume is happening at the red X.
Okay.
With a day of sailing, where you assume Roman is somewhere leaving the tide gate at the purple X. You guys are currently at the sky blue X in a city called Sky's Reach.
Alright. Well, there goes that idea.
Like, I can't see it, and whatever storm is going in there, because Claw's coming back to his own mind right now.
Wait. Can we ask Roman what he is seeing?
We
You want
only
to?
have. We only have. Lily only has one more sending, and
No,
that's it. I think.
can start spending higher spell slots, so technically
No.
I have 6.
Let's not spend the higher ones yet.
I usually save my top 2, so let's say I have 4.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
4 more sendings, then give me some sleep, and we'll talk.
I'm not sure it'll be worth it. I mean,
Well, he's the closest one.
Yeah, but what information can he tell us?
We know it's gigantic people. There's
Yeah,
nothing
you know.
else.
can
It
at
doesn't
least
sound like
describe-
they're in a mood for talking. So like,
Okay,
what do you want to know? You can report
is
back
going
and be
to
like,
hear
oh,
you guys talking and say, "Wait, did you say Roman? Roman Drake
Yes.
yeah.
is going to exhale and say, honestly, Dila has such a soft spot for children. Out of all the people in the world you could have begged her to save, that's who you sent her after." He is going to shake his head and say, "I shouldn't be in charge at a time like this. I already shepherded the university through one storm."
What do you mean? What do you mean?
She
Tila,
he's going to say she went off to help went off to help Roman, because he would know him familiarly.
You mean she's not currently like trying to save the city from the death fog that we told her about earlier?
if it makes you at all happy, I told her that both I and my father would be okay with him dying.
And Kai Paladin is going to lazily roll his eyes and say, "When have you ever known her to leave one of hers behind?"
Yeah, so it was a mistake to state that he was in danger, but like I didn't realize it keeps getting worse.
Well,
I thought he was just gonna be on a boat ride because other things were happening. Then all of a sudden there's a death mist. Then all of a sudden there's a trans-dimensional apocalypse.
We're talking
At this
about
rate of
it.
escalation, it'll be fine because in 8 hours, the whole world will be gone.
Kai Paladin is gonna roll a "Am I good with dealing with children?" die.
No. Actually, the teacher, I hope.
He's going to say, "This is not the place to have a breakdown. This is going to be a situation room soon."
wait, you said you weathered through a storm like this before.
The inspection thingy.
Yeah, Kai Paladin is Dila's number 2. Whenever she's out of office, he's in charge of the university.
Yeah, remember he was the one who had all the issue with all the animals.
Yeah. I thought I had a portrait for him, but I cannot find it for the life of me, so sorry about that.
It might be in the old campaigns.
Oh.
I realize this isn't like our main concern right now, but I can't get through to Gale Song, and it's really worrying me.
Trying to...
Well, that may be him ignoring you.
He's never ignored me. Like, he may not hear me, but if I pray again or a second time, he'll always say something eventually. But I just can't.
Wait, do you think... question, Brandon.
Hit me.
Would, like, the prayers, like, affect if they were on... Well, would they... I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
Wait, do you mean like, can I only pray in one plane?
Yeah, because, like, if he's in a different plane,
I don't
or
know
on
about-
the same plane as us, that
if
wouldn't
we're
work.
getting like merged with the bridge, is just prayer. Do I just not have cell phone connection anymore?
Lumilia is not certain. That's not information you have access to. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna spend one of my sendings to try and send to Gale Song, because that I know can get through right now.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you say to him?
Give me a few minutes. Everyone just continue while I script this.
Like,
Lumilia.exe processing. Claw is getting Mango.exe back. I'm going to... There's gotta be something that we're missing here that we can do.
Because once if Gelsong is one of those figures.
I don't think it is. I'm just confused.
I don't know. I'm
mean-
still just mentally panicking that Dila left to go save Roman Drake, and is not here to like protect the city.
Well, we did see two figures fighting on the boat.
No, they weren't on the boat. There was two giant people in
and-
the background. Those were the ones that were fighting.
I got a really stupid idea.
And the
Claw's
other thing,
going-
the thing is that they're fighting, right? Which
Mhm.
that's already kind of bad. Two mountains duking it out, you know, just the collateral damage.
Yeah.
We don't know which one's the good one. We don't know if there's a good one.
What's the stupid idea? Come on.
Let's see if we can sky to a location where we can actually do something. And Claw's gonna head down to ask Raina for see if she can do a scrying. Cause can't we scry on someone, and can someone scry on someone to teleport to the location?
That's possible.
Does that work? I thought you couldn't.
You can try on a
Be
person.
accurate, and then you can teleport to the location after scrying on them. If we do that, and it works, we might be able to get it to a better point of advantage. The issue is, where we go is either A, we can try to scry and get Ossie's body back now, or B, we can scry on someone that we know will be in the location that we need to be. So,
What do you
Super
want to
good
do
at.
when we get there? What is your plan for what? Either teleporting into wherever they're keeping Ossie's body, or the plan for, okay, we're on a boat in the middle of inner sea wanting to chop down two gods.
I mean, you do
I'm
have the
trying
one sword that can kill gods.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to come up
it's
with
all
options.
the
to
size
draw.
of me, and those things are the size of mountains.
It's like that's the size of the hero's tower right there.
All has a face of just the, I know it's stupid.
It's like you wanted me to. It's like saying, it's like, oh, you have the god killing sword. Yeah, and I have a bucket. Would you like me to empty the ocean?
I'm just trying to come up with things that we can possibly do to try and help people. Instead of just sitting around and waiting for everybody else to do something who are clearly taking too long.
I can help people. Well, I think we need to worry about ourselves first.
We need, like, a plan.
Plan.
I know we don't have, like, time, but I think we just need to accept that we're not stopping these mists. And to also accept that if, after the mists are done killing 20,000 people and those giant mountain things are still here, that they're not going to kill all of us in 8 hours.
Asmandria is going to nod and speak up and say, I agree with Stradora. If the scholars of Sarai thought that this was related to the Forgotten Song, if whatever those things are still here when the mist is gone, and they are of the Forgotten Song, we need to learn of them.
I finished my sentence in the chat.
Also, we should probably get ourselves armed, she looks to Claw, if you want to go confront the people that took my body. Sarai looked like she was quite powerful. Magic Jar's not
Also-
an easy spell to cast.
Also, while we're at it, they're probably in Rion.
How far is that?
Farther than
Kai
we have
Peldon's
time.
going to say the other side of the inner sea.
God damn it.
Or the other
We-
side of the
we will
tide
need to
gate.
teleport there.
God's damn it.
If we even hope to make it today, which I doubt.
I mean, but we don't. But
Wait.
that's what I've been trying to kind of get at. Is like, I don't know. Do you want to just teleport onto the shores of Rion? We don't
Well-
know what, like, we'd be getting ourselves into. like, that doesn't even count about, like, what we'd be fighting, right? Like, you know, Aussie just mentioned that lady seemed like a strong, you know, she seemed strong. That's just one person. We don't know their numbers. We don't know the strength of those numbers. We don't know what's even piloting her original body, so we're not sure what that person is capable of.
So basically, despite everything we've done and everything we've learned, we still have no idea what's going on.
No, we know what's going on. We just have nothing that we can do to stop it.
Do we know what's going on?
No, really, we
reflections
don't.
In the water, we don't know where they lead. There's giants in the ocean, we don't know who they are.
I feel like we're out of our depth, pun not intended.
Is there anything
Yes.
in my water basin?
Is there anything in your water basin?
Or any of the water basins at this point?
You look down at your water basin, click me the water button. Let's see.
Why have I only rolled that?
Yeah, you look at your water basin, and it seems far deeper than you originally thought it could be.
What about in the mug?
The mug?
Yeah, all of them.
Mugs, I mean, the cosmic mug is still there. The mugs seem fine.
Same.
What happened? Has anyone tried
again-
drinking the cosmic mud?
Again, Sergey, roll me a water die.
Alright. Water seem.
Yeah, I mean, you just look in one of the mugs and it's like, yeah, it's still water, but it seems far deeper
I'm gonna put
than
my
what it
basin
could help.
on the table with the mugs.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the cosmic mug and take a sip. Anderson said it, I'm gonna do it. I have no brain cells. Just a sip, so there's still water in it.
I want to dip Stormbreak in the base in
Brandon
the
is making a
but
face.
I don't want to I don't want to draw Stormbreak and risk the bloodlust.
Brandon's making faces.
I can see the face one.
I don't like when Brandon makes faces.
He's
Yeah.
looking at me. Look, I have one
That's
brain
a
cell,
lot.
Anderson has the other.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, DC 8.
Oh no.
Lobelia just came back and we killed her. Oh god.
Did Lumilia drink the dark water?
Hey.
That answer your
I drank the dark water and I'm fine. All of my emotional crises are unrelated.
Drink the.
Can't you
The
also
celestial
survive
bug?
drinking poison?
Yes, that's a family
can't.
drink.
Can I drink? Well, take a
I
sip
drank
out.
the cosmic water and Brandon's making faces.
It tastes... For a second, you gag. It does taste like cinnamon. And it also tastes like mellow. You don't know what mellow tastes like, but you feel the feeling of mellow on your taste buds.
This tastes like whiskey without the alcohol.
For a brief moment, you feel yourself shimmer, and you can see this expansive cosmos just for a brief moment, and then you kind of shake back into your body.
I'm gonna hold up the cup, point and go, don't drink that. Put it back down.
There's a little frothy rime left in your mouth, almost like you're drinking seawater.
Great. Also,
Do you have a salty aftertaste?
I don't know what you sent.
I put it in chat.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to see
I will read it out loud. Lumilia is sending the Gale song. Evil loose. Have
too small cure.
Have too small cure. All water connected. Maybe bridge. Giant people fighting in inner sea. Reina with us. Dila left city. Why no pray? Okay.
Look, we switched the text.
I like how the panic just rises the further you go.
Oh, I want to do something stupid.
No.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the follow, Haas 0332. Oh my gosh. There's so much
Oh my
follows.
goodness, why did so many people
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why are they all Haas?
I don't know, but I have stream alerts turned off for this, so we're fine.
That's sketchy.
Alright. Let me think for Gilson's response on that. Somebody had a question?
Where I see basically the night sky. Can I drink half that?
No, I just said don't drink it.
Do you drink it? Lumilia has the cup in her hand.
I'm whacking his hands away from it. I said don't drink it. This tastes like evil.
No, it's in a different cup.
No, I have the cosmic cup.
Yeah, the cosmic cup is in Lumilia's hand. What you see is just a cup that shouldn't technically exist. It just seems like it's a 8-inch tall cup. It you look down and you see 2 feet of water to the bottom.
Oh, my basin?
No,
Oh.
yes for your basin, but Sergey was looking at a different cup.
Okay, we're getting confused.
Yeah, there's lots of cups here. Okay, do you want to drink the cosmic cup in Lumilia's hand? That was the question at hand.
Oh, it's in her hand. Okay.
It is in her hand.
You ain't drinking this. It tastes like evil.
Lumilia's not letting you drink it, so it's going to be some type of contested roll if you do. Otherwise, you can just stop.
I drink what's in the basin?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
We're just
drinking what am I rolling?
Fair Paladin is just watching
I'm
these stupid
just
kids drink
rolling.
this stuff.
Sergey, do you
Like,
want
what is
high in
going
your
on?
favor or low in your favor?
Oh.
We have 2 brain cells, and Stradora has them
What
both.
What did you say?
No. We have 4. Osandri has the other 2.
Hi.
Kenneth
You know
has 1.
Okay, you drink the water?
Uh-huh.
I have
Tastes
one
like
and a
pretty
half
good
because
spring
I'm not
water
drinking
to you.
that.
Do I have to make any saves?
The only
You're
thought
good.
I'm having right now is Brandon made us skip last session because he thought we were going to progress too fast.
I did.
Yeah.
That was clearly
Feel like-
a mistake.
I told you.
I told you it
tell
was a
Lu-
mistake.
I'm gonna tell Lumilia. I
was
just
gonna
drank
head
this.
back downstairs.
I didn't have any effect. What if I... May I try it?
No.
It might be also different
No.
for other people.
You don't get the evil water.
Oh my various deities! Hi, Peldon. We gave Dila a potion recipe and a flower. Is there anything been done with that?
Kypeldin
Roll contest.
is going to say yes. We have our horticulture, our top horticulturalists, arborists. There we go. That's a word for people who work with plants.
Arborist is a tree thing.
Sure. I mean,
Herbalist.
yeah. Well, let's go with herbalists.
Arbalist isn't flowers either.
Yeah.
No, I'll take herbalist.
We'll go with horticulturalist. Working on it. And I will roll them a percentage die on if they've been successful. And I will roll them one last die if they've sent word to Kypeldin. I would say things have been such a mad scramble. There's a 40% chance that they have. 1 through 40 they have. Kypeldin is going to say they've made developments with the flower. They're able to... they're going to be able to extend its aura over the courtyard. With that, we can get a large congregation of the students together. The youngest and the newest will be given shelter in the courtyard.
So,
Gail,
There's
sorry.
also a
I will get to it. What's up?
hypothetically speaking, what would I have to roll? that
Hold on,
contest?
Matt. Let me get the question from Ramon for Kenneth, and then I will come back to you.
Okay, so I was gonna bring this up, but I don't know if Kenneth has knowledge of it. I believe Sergey went out to tell to bring his sister to his brother, and they found out that there are other flowers going around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you told us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kenneth will relay that to Kypeldin. That there's a store in town selling the flowers as well, but I don't think the the potion recipe is known.
I gave the potion recipe to.
No, I mean to the people out that's being given out to. You just have flowers.
Oh yeah. Because I had to give it.
Alright. Kaipeldon is going to say, well, if you want to make yourself useful, go and collect more of these.
I hope I'll be repaid later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we probably won't.
Oh my
Whatever.
god, it doesn't matter. We're doing a public good.
Fair enough.
Matters to me. Alright, I'm gonna head down. Anybody else wanna go with me?
Sure, why not? Don't have anything better to do before the end of the world.
So I'm heading down with Anderson.
I'm taking one of the cups with me. And going.
Are you coming with?
Yeah, sure. I can do all of my sendings and prayers while walking, so might as well have more hands.
Just like praying continuously.
But I'm taking the mug so I can watch the water.
Including
I'll
the
leave my basin
celestial
with
one?
the people. No, I'm not taking the cosmic one. That seems important to studying.
Okay, well, that's no longer a contest.
Mm-hmm.
If you're that stupid, you're that stupid.
You're gonna drink it, Matt?
I'm going to take a sip of it. I ain't that stupid.
How much are you drinking?
Well, how much is left in the cup?
I would say about 3/4 of the cup. If you take a sip, just give me a Constitution save. Same roll as Lumilia, DC 8.
Okay.
You're gonna regret this.
So 3/4. Yeah, I'll leave about half in there. Like a.
Okay.
And then perception. Well, no, not a Constitution save.
Good job.
Wait, no, that's a save.
You
Well, so, I'm gonna
touched
roll.
it. Yeah, same
Wait, that-
thing as I said DC 8. Same thing as Lumilia. You gag as you drink this. It's got that cinnamony flavor, little rhymy, brief cosmic insight, and then you're kind of shaking your head and coming back from like a bad trip of, you know,
Is that
hallucinating
the
from
same
drinking
water
seawater.
Is that the same? Is that the same water that they gave?
No, I think it's different.
It is, yeah, it is not the same. You guys can see it as different.
Because I thought I had a guild that was 4 saves.
You have a thing that lets you re-roll saves.
Yeah, that's why I'm double checking.
Yeah, you're good. You made it.
Oh,
Okay. You barely made it, but
Okay.
you made it. So
alright then.
everybody's going down. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to join now.
Okay. Good luck with your meeting, Kaipeldon. And Claus
And I'll be right back and having a disruptive cat.
going to head back to Reyna.
Lumilia,
He doesn't want to join everybody.
you get a sending. I'm working with Umiya. Everything is going wrong with the plane of water. Trying to fix it. Hide from the mists, bless water in my name.
Alright, going back to the room with the mugs. How do I make holy water? Straight how to make holy
I
water.
need 25. you
You've
need
done this
25
before.
I
Roll
did
a
that with
history
special
check.
permission, though. I did that with him, like, sending
I feel like this
everything.
justifies Anderson's earlier comment.
No, I'm going back. I'm slamming the mug back onto the table and grabbing my basin. I'm like, okay, channel holy energy. Let's do this. I'm gonna
What did
try.
I just miss?
Okay, roll me a history check
I've
for...
made it before.
Gone
Surely
for
I
like
can figure
5
this
seconds
out.
to deal with the cat. I missed so much.
I'm gonna say... I was actually gonna say DC 11. The process of making holy water is not very difficult. As a player, if you know how to, you can do it. But as for Lumilia, she's trying to remember what her dad taught her. Where it's just like, I need holy magic, I need something else,
I don't
and
know. So I'm gonna have the basin. I'm gonna pray over it and try to just pressure holy magic towards it. That's all I got. I don't know how to. And last time I did it was.
The irony here is that I know this, and it's the irony of making holy water while you're a werewolf. It's just.
He said
There
bless
is a
water
lot.
in his name. That I heard that as permission to make everything holy water. How much can I bless at once? Go to the ocean.
Bless the ocean in Gale Song's name.
If I run out of Gale Song magic, switch to Soryesa's necklace, start blessing in her name.
Purify the
All
water,
right.
make it-
so I rolled a percentage die. What was the chances that Lumilia stumbles into this
I just naturally
process properly? And she does the right thing, but she actually doesn't have the ingredients to make holy water the way she's doing it. So as she's working on it, and the holy energy is just coming from her hands, you feel like something's missing to
Dunk
be
my
a
hands in the
transfer.
water.
It's not working. It's
You need
the energy
silver.
is pointing to you.
Silver, dump my purse in the water.
No, you need silver.
I don't see silver on your character sheet.
Wait, do I had silver. Oh no, I don't
You
have
need
silver.
silver powder.
Someone give me your silver.
Silver powder.
Oh. Someone give me silver powder.
I don't know. Can I use my like interminable Strador rage to just
Drag Lumilia away from the
no to
base of
just
water.
to just crush silver pieces in my hand?
Wait, we're in like a building of spellcasters. Does anyone here have ground silver or silver powder? Kypeldon, y'all have magic.
Oh, I don't have any silver pieces, so never mind.
Okay, Peldon is going to.
I have instructions from Galesong himself.
He extends a spell component pouch towards you.
Thank you.
Looking in it, you can see there is a pouch of silver.
Cool. How much do I need? Tiny sprinkle in the basin. I'll figure this out, then I'll go see how much I can bless.
So I'm going to read to you from the player's handbook.
Yep.
As you put the silver in there and you hold your hands over the basin, you can see the silver begins to sparkle as the divine energy is being transferred from you into the silver and then dissipating into the water. It is a slow process. A cleric or paladin may create holy water by performing a special ritual. The ritual takes 1 hour to perform, uses 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver, and requires the caster to expend a first level spell slot. You will be here for an hour making this one thing,
Alright, y'all
holy
get
water,
flowers.
if you want.
I'm gonna just sit here and make as much holy water as I can. Because Galesong told me to. Talia, could you bring me more water?
I didn't mention it to you earlier. Talia's not there.
Oh, I
She's-
thought she was just chilling with me.
No. When you guys started hearing all of these rumors, she was at the inn room, and she would have told you, just like, oh yeah, you go check it out, and lay low and live the good life. You need me, come get me. But
Okay. I'm gonna be like, Kypeldon, I'm going back to my storage room. I'll be blessing water, as instructed by Galesong. I'm taking your silver powder. Maybe ask someone to bring me more. Bye.
Stradora, you are allowed a well, never mind.
Okay.
I was going to say, well, you're allowed a religion or arcana check on this subject, but
Actually, why would I make holy water? I'll do it, but I don't know why.
not certain. God said to do it, so.
Eh.
All right. So, where's the party heading?
Wherever Kenneth was heading.
I was heading out to find the flower shop that was selling flowers that we heard about from Sergey.
But there wasn't a flower shop. They were being
Oh,
handed
just
out as
saying
a
people.
brothel.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
I guess we're going to the brothel, boys.
Oh boy! Anderson goes to the brothel. This will be fun.
Meanwhile, Claw's going to.
Well, boys, at least we no.
Are we really about to split the
Go-
party right before they put the death mist?
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody go into the brothel. I need a history check. DC 12.
I need my arm.
You said history, right?
We ain't got no brain cells. We don't need no brain cells here.
God,
My
brain
Kenneth
went
made it.
I'm making holy water.
And also, I blame my cat for this.
Okay, Stradora's not going.
I wanted to go do fucking research.
That's fine. Okay, the people going to the brothel. Sergey, Kenneth, Anderson.
We know.
You know that this brothel was established by our Isidora's family helped establish it, and a patron that is not one of their family members is running it for them.
All I know where it says is front.
What's his Aaron? No, it is not a front. It is a brothel, but Aaron told you guys the person who is running it.
Yeah.
Or Eric told you guys it is Sarai. Do you guys remember who that person is?
Yes.
But, yeah.
No.
Actually,
It's
Sarai.
one of the big time cultists.
Sarai is the woman who kidnapped Oswandria.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys are comfortable going there without your full party.
No.
You
See,
can make this decision.
ideally,
I
I
just want
would
to make
go-
sure.
So my initial when I hit me, I was like, yeah, we'll just go there and tell her, look, we're not here to fight you. We just want a damn flower, and then be on our way. But then I think about it, and she might be a vindictive bitch. So yeah, I'm not gonna take that chance.
Okay. So
So,
you
as
guys
I-
are just. I will say you guys are like leaving the tower. You know, you're walking down the stairs and you're talking. It's like, who did Eric say? Sakurai. Yeah. Why do we know her? Oh yeah, she kidnapped. And you guys
like,
can just.
Well, stop.
Yeah.
It'll
Like,
be
walk
more
back
like,
in and like we've changed our mind.
yeah, it'll be I walk out mid-step, think about it, like, mate, no, no, she has a Stradora vibe. We're gonna need Stradora, and the rest.
Can I roll a D100 to see if I just go without people?
Go for it.
Don't.
I mean, I don't
can't
advise
believe
it.
you
Do
wanna
you
roll.
really want to kill yourself that much?
No, let him.
You're in complete control of your character.
Yeah,
It
know,
was
I'm
so
trying to
long
find my-
since we played, I wanted to make sure you had the knowledge that your characters would have in this situation. If Sergey knows what, like, was just discussed by Kenneth and Anderson, and makes the decision to still go, that's something you can do that I highly, highly advise against.
Okay, the fact you're highly advising against now makes me not want to do that.
Yeah, don't. Come make holy water with me.
Will that speed up the process?
No.
Do you have
So-
holy powers?
Silver powder.
I will go back in, find Stradora, relay that I just remembered who is there. Our options are I'll join them with research, or we can all gather together and kick her ass out of pettiness.
I think that she'll be there tomorrow.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
I mean,
this-
no,
hey,
that's true.
we're
She's
not.
a cultist. She has the flower.
Yeah, but that's saying if we survive.
Bless you.
Who knows? If...
Oh, I didn't
This is
actually
again
test
one of
that.
those things that I talked about before. What is the plan? We're just gonna kick the door into a brothel, swords out, and be like, Sakurai, present yourself. We don't. Aussie doesn't have a spell book. You
Honestly-
don't have brain cells.
Look, honestly, I didn't even want to go there and fight, but I kind of thought about it, and she kind of seems like a huge asshole, so a fight would happen whether I just wanted to fight or not anyway, so I'm just, yeah, forget it.
All right. So on the research part, what's the plan for gathering information? You guys are in a magical university. There is a library. There's specialists. I'll say it's a 20% chance your specialist has been pulled away, which I'll roll if you guys, tell me who and where you're going. What do you want to do?
Well, we can either look up a specialist, or we can try to get access to Best Quo, but given everything that's going on, she might be gone! As, it's not exactly safe to be here right now. Aussie, you're smart and adorable. Would you like to try to go to a magical library or a normal library?
So Andrea's gonna roll a intelligence die and say, I don't know what a magical library would serve us if we're looking for information on a dead religion. I think a normal library would be in our best interests.
Well, if it makes the decision any different, Best Quo basically barters for access to her library, and we had to stop a member of the cult from getting in there in the first place. It's very possible that she has information that a normal library just doesn't. Like, in terms of the knowledge that might be in here, it might be like getting free access to Fianna Rala's library.
Andrea is going to nod and say, how quickly can we track her down, though? We have access to the university, though, here.
She's a friend of Mon's. She, I think, lives in the city. So it'd be slower, but I don't think it would be, like, a very long experience.
So Andrea will nod and say, if you want to go to Best Quo, then I think we can go investigate there.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just trying to convince her to agree with you, Stradora. If you want to make the decision, just make the decision.
Yeah. I want to go to the magical library because I think it'll be more helpful given the things that we're dealing with.
And don't give the option to Andrea. Just say that's what you want.
Oh no, maybe she had, fuck.
She's been locked in a necklace for the past couple days, unfortunately. Or for the past day, so.
I wanted to involve her in the decision making because she's been in a necklace for a couple of days.
That's fair.
Also, I just wanted to hear somebody smart talk for a few minutes.
Oh.
I mean, harsh, but true.
Ow.
Anyways, let's go find Mon. He'll be happy to know that you're back in the city.
Alright.
Wait, what did he be in the... where we found him last time? He doesn't seem to move around on campus a lot.
Mon, heading to Mon's office. You guys are aware of where it is.
Does he still have the weird door?
He does, but it is open. You actually are going to see him packing up his things as you guys step into the office. He is clearing out his desk. He has a satchel packed in a trunk. Mon, looks up at all of you, and I believe he was in Sarai. I will find him. I am losing all of my story NPCs tonight.
I've been stealing them.
I know, right?
This is what happens when we don't play.
Oh, here we go. He's not named Mon. He beams a warm smile to you all and says, I can see you've found your friend. I've gotten news of concerning events, unfortunately. I will teach her, I promise. But I must leave this country.
Yeah, that's cool. We actually wanted to know how to get into contact with Besquo so we could get into her magical library. So, we could learn about the stuff that's going on. Because there's two freakishly tall entities duking it out in the inner sea right now.
Along with the death fog and everything, and yeah.
Mon is going to say, Bess is a good friend of mine. He's going to go to his trunk, open it up, and let's see, shift through until he pulls out a bundle. He unwraps the cloth. There are probably about 24 stones in this cloth, each with a different rune on it. He wiggles his fingers over them as he looks for one, and he picks up one and hands it to you. It says, "This can send to her directly. I will need that back when I come back, or when I return."
You got it, buddy.
It's worth noting, Mon is wearing a glove.
Magic's still turned off there, right? Magic still turned off there, buddy?
And he's going to say, magic is turned on. It is very detrimental.
Oh, fair.
Right.
He still makes things not worth things.
Right.
His bad fortune juice is still on.
Who's to say the rock he just didn't give us is now?
That's why he has a glove. Like how Claw wears gloves so he can handle silver?
Fair enough. Okay. Wasn't sure how...
I wear gloves all the time too, but it's never been brought up in story because it's not really relevant.
Wouldn't that glove be like ratty?
Yes, it is.
and possibly full of holes?
I mean, the leather on it probably looks degraded.
Well worn.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's...
Ready to tear to pieces eventually.
Gloves are very useful to get around, holding onto things that you really shouldn't.
Eshes is going to nod and say, "If you all stay in Sky's reach, this mist, it's bad."
Yeah, we're aware. It's a mist of the fall. It's gonna kill 20,000 people. Yada yada yada. We actually helped set up a barrier to protect a bunch of people. Whatever they're doing in the inner sea is messing with the boundaries between planes, which is why there's two gigantic, horrific figures in the inner sea. It's been a long day, Mon.
I'm going to ask him about the Forgotten Song.
Oh yeah, he's like dirt old.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's a god.
What do you say?
I doubt you'll get a straight answer, though.
About the Forgotten Soul, a song.
What do you say?
Does anything about, like, would you happen to know, like, if the Forgotten Song is related to what's happening right now? Because the figure spoke for the first time in like 500 years.
Valor.
Mon is going to smile at that and say, "In Herfia's name, sung the song of night. For life's sole purpose we still fight. Over lost my name shall stay. In the depths, the secret lies of ocean's way. Through Haldora's door we guard. For her holy sea I kept once barred. I like this thing. It perplexes me. It is a force of the ancient depths. One that has chosen to shield itself from me and my sisters.
It's useless.
Not
Write all
sent
that
here.
down.
Say that again?
He's trying to
I was going to write all that down, but you didn't give me a chance to find a working writing.
Doesn't Sergey have writing utensils on his character sheet?
I meant in real life.
Oh,
You're at a computer.
Yeah, but
I've got
have
you,
notes.
Matt.
You have a notes section.
Sergey takes notes. I sent it in chat.
All right.
Look at you being a prepared DM.
Thank you.
Such a rare sight.
No, it's
What?
not.
What?
I mean,
I
compared
will-
to
I-
the other DM that
I
I've had
actually said, or was going to say, how dare you? And then I remembered how my notes document looks for this session, and I stopped.
The whole time that she started, I'm like, wait! Yeah. I really need to clean my desk. I heard that chuckle.
I was like, no, I desperately need to clean my desk. You know how many like sauce packets I have on here? It's like a small mountain.
Anyways, thank you.
Thank you.
I was not actually expecting a straight answer.
Is that
That's
what you
the
call
fun
it,
part of
Stan?
tricksters. You never know what they're going to do.
Straight answer, he just recited to you a stanza of the Forgotten Song, chuckled, and said it was a mystery.
I mean, it's as straight as answer as we get from Essex.
Would you happen to know anyone else who may know more of the...
Esha stops and thinks. He says, there is an archivist. He works in, the, Calgaran library. You can usually find her poking through the books.
Does this person have a name?
2.
Sue?
By,
I think
Uh,
it's a shoot.
by,
I thought he said two.
Tarum,
Oh,
or Admir.
Yep, I picked up on that immediately, given the fact that he switched
Two.
gender pronouns in the middle of that sentence.
yes, he did. 2. I know this person out of character, in character. I don't know who they are.
So
Oh, great, that's one of-
This is a former character in another story.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
I vaguely remember them.
Yeah, it was Anthony's character. In Group
Mhm.
B.
And they're very good
Alright.
they them. As in plural.
That is a friend of my dad's.
Why do we know everyone?
Well,
Precious is going to nod and say, I can see I was not needed then. He's
You may never
going
know.
to... you know what? Here we go. I need a D100 from the party.
I'll roll it.
I'm gonna say the threshold of this is... You rolled it?
Yep.
Okay.
Evan, that's a winning number, right?
Well,
You might need about 2 more behind there.
I mean, I was going to set the threshold, but I needed to see if I set it above or below, and you guys already know the roll. So I'm just going to think for a second.
Just flip a coin.
we can always...
That's fine. Oh,
We just
you know
went
what?
toss a coin.
That's such a good idea. Beautiful. Why are you so
Wow,
smart?
I'm smart.
Heads, highs in your favor, low to,
Wait, can I try to persuade him to stay?
Uh,
I might need him.
I don't think
Tails.
he's leaving yet. No.
low is. Wait, I said
you
heads,
haven't-
high is in your favor, tails, low is in your
Yeah.
favor. Tails, Eshes is going to stop for a minute and say, Princess. He looks at Asuandria and says, your devil has been broken free by a force greater than any can comprehend. Red Axe is on the verge of a new era. Asuandria is going to point to herself and say, my devil? Ash just nods. The one you call Sage. Uh,
Oh crap.
What?
Oswandria is going to swallow. At which point, Esches says, I believe my father again moves in this world. I must go and seek him. He's going to throw his bag over his shoulder, pick up his trunk, walk towards the door, and says, May fortune favor all of you. And he'll nod to Oswandria and say, Surely we'll speak again, soon. Esches is going to depart. Oswandria is going to say, Somebody broke Anna free?
Just gonna roll. Would that be a religion or a history check?
Oh, you weren't there.
Go
yet.
for it. I'll give it to you as history.
Like if I recognize the name, even because it sounds like a god.
Go for it.
Yeah, I probably don't know it.
See, the thing is, you were in Arter Sarai at the convocation of,
Oh,
at the convocation of minds. There was talk that the sage of Arter Sarai was kidnapped by foreign agents. That's all you got on it. He said the one they call Sage. I'm gonna say, as a foreigner, you probably don't know who the Sage of Arter Sarai is. But you would know she was kidnapped right before you got there. The party, by the way, I think everybody knows.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just hearing that "oh crap" part
The
is
Sage of Arter
just.
Sarai was secretly a knowledge demon.
Devil?
Devil.
How dare you?
They just called her a demon.
Yeah, no, that's
No, he
how,
said devil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was
Yeah,
secretly
no, that's
a
how
devil.
Mango first evolved.
By a different devil, though.
Demon. How dare you?
Okay, sorry. Anna's a devil.
Fiannural is a
Fiannural
demon.
is a demon. Anyways, we were at this fancy party that got attacked by the cult, and they took Anna away. Anna the devil.
Yes.
That's also the same night that I was nearly drowned in amaranth soup, and the night before I proposed to Oswandria.
Now you're caught up?
It was a
Alright.
pretty busy night.
I don't think
I'm
here.
glad that's
I
all
think
recorded.
I'm
Oh
here.
yeah, you're
My
not.
brain-
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's fair.
It's just like
Okay, so you guys have information on the Forgotten Song. You have somebody that can tell you more about it, and you all have a way to contact Bestquo.
can you hit me up the name, please?
The name? Yes.
Because that was everyone was kind of overlapping each other.
We're very loud.
I think it's... Hold on, I gotta check my card on that one.
That's- I don't think that's how that's spelled.
Yeah, I gotta check my card. But, yes, for the most part, there you go.
Thank you.
Let's see, scholars, M for miscellaneous. These people have long since perished from this world. How much
Except for this
easier
one.
would it be if they did?
They actually did, yeah.
Well, how do you feel about digging up a grave?
Mhm.
The
What do you-
cultists just come back. Actually, has your guy seen that?
He hasn't seen it, but we've told him several times because I complain about Corwin like every other day. And you know, I
Yeah, no.
caved her head in with a mace, so evidently they come back.
As if nothing had happened, but full recollection of what happened.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I will let you guys have options on what you want to do. You got 3 courses in front of you. I need to know which one you're going to pursue, and I am listening. I've also been drinking a lot of water, so I'm going to step away and use the restroom, but I've got my headphones on. So, let me know.
The Anna thing can wait until after everything.
Agreed.
Yeah.
One of the horses.
Also,
I could deafen him so he can't actually hear us. But I won't, because he'd be grumpy.
I'm just going to kind of make a motion towards your mace.
I'm not with you guys. I'm back in the storage closet turning that barrel we saw into holy water.
Oh,
The rest of us are discussing.
Are
Rob
we
stepped away, I think,
actually
but-
using create holy water this spell, or are we just being thematic at this point?
Create
No,
holy
there's
water
actually-
the spell now, I think.
I don't-
have the spell, but I have the silver powder and all that.
No, I'm pretty sure creating holy water is just a process. Like, there is a spell that will let
Oh,
you do it,
okay.
but, like...
I don't know.
But
I'm doing
since
the-
we
I
don't
wanna say it's
know,
like, is it ceremony that lets you create holy water? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's ceremony. Because it has, like, 4 different, like, things you can do with it, and one of them is to create holy water.
Okay, I'm making holy water.
Yeah, but I thought it like
So-
only affected like a glass's worth.
I
So-
forget exactly how much it works, but I mean, like...
Ceremony's one vial.
One vial, 'cause
Oh.
I took that basin from earlier with me.
Okay, so our options, other than Anna, I guess, like I said, that can wait until later. We can go find Admir slash Terran and find out what they can know. We can go to Besco, or we can go and grab Admir and then take them to Besco's library. That'll help out.
Anthony is to get
Is it kidnapping if it's for their own good?
It's not kidnapping if they volunteer to come. Also, Terran would probably want to do it. Admir would be grumpy.
Yeah, so, I don't know, what option do you guys want to do?
I'm down with
What's the
kidnapping.
third option? That was like 2, wasn't it?
Well, the third one can wait.
No,
the first one played.
the 3 options were you guys have a lyric of the forgotten song. You can look into. You have somebody who might know more. You can go and talk to, or you can go and look into Besquo's library. You guys can travel with Eshes if you want to Red Axe, which just start a different storyline. That was not an option I was throwing on the table. That was more
Okay.
background world stuff that was going on for you guys.
Or we could go to Red Axe for whatever reason.
Just
So again,
no
forget this
doubt
city.
about
We're
it.
moving on.
How close is Kypeldon's library?
Is Besquo's library?
No, Kypeldon's.
Kypeldon.
Or the Calgarin library, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, Calgarin.
The Calgarin library.
I called it
That's-
Kypeldon's because it was his last name.
That's across the way. You
Okay, when
actually
you say
see...
across the way, like we're right there, basically.
Yeah, it's so the Calgarin ward is where Delas, or is where the entrance to the university is. It's next to the Windar ward, so it's like you guys looking out of Delas Tower can probably see, like, the Calgarin library and vault.
But we're at Mon's place still, aren't we?
Oh yeah, you're in the Northern Commons. So yeah, I would say you guys would just have to walk back to the Calgarin ward. It's not terribly far at all.
Going to run there.
Okay.
Just
Well,
take off of that
Then we
ball.
probably go to the Calgarin library and talk to Admir and Terran, just because it's faster.
Okay. Oh, this is not a roleplay I prepared tonight, but we got it.
You made it sound like the song was so important, and that's why I've been like stuck on
Let's
it.
see. Evens, it is
be the one
Admir.
for the
Odds,
song.
it is Terran.
Please be Terran.
Okay. You guys go into the. You guys go into the library looking for Terran.
Admir.
Admir asking around. Somebody roll me an investigation check.
Wait, I'm not there.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe let the investigator do the
Yeah.
investigation check.
Alright,
Just
roll
a thought.
investigation.
Okay. You start as you go looking through the shelves. You come to a young librarian who is archiving books, asking for Admir. She's going to look up at you and say, I can help you with finding him, but he's currently out right now. What is it that you might
Yeah.
request of him?
Oh.
I hate that I know. And I can't do anything about it.
We're looking for information on the Forgotten Song to help with current pending crises because Roman Drake is going to die in the middle of the ocean.
She's gonna say, "Oh no, I love Roman. That's
Don't we all?
terrible."
Could that be...
What's up?
No, I was going to ask if that could be like our persuasion check.
Oh no, you
Well-
don't have to roll a persuasion check. She's going
Like,
to say, I'm gonna roll you a percentage die on how many of Taryn's memories has she recovered.
Alright.
She's going to say, I only remember echoes of the forgotten song, but I once lived in the warm waters. Perhaps I could help you.
Please. We're grasping at straws here.
She's going to put away one of her books and say, what is it that you seek to know about the song?
Well, basically anything.
Hand her the stanza.
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
got.
hand her the stance that I got from Ashes.
God, you act like every piece of evidence you have is an active crime scene.
Oh, he is an investigator.
Yeah, I feel sorry for thinking...
She's going to...
I'd say this is like kind of the one time where it's like, yeah, no, this is kind of in character. That's what he does.
Yeah, and plus this is something that people were killed.
I mean,
I don't know.
Look, people weren't killed because they possessed his knowledge. They were killed because the thing that they worshipped wasn't Aurelia, and we had a problem with that back in the day.
arguably still today, but we're just less.
Why do you think we as a nation hate Arthur Sarai? It's not because you don't read, it's because you have different gods, and they're wrong.
I mean, our gods kick more ass than yours.
Lumilia looks up from her bowl. So, as you're talking, Taryn's going to speak up and say, this is the verse of the Lost Orient. It's actually relatively a recent addition to our knowledge of the song.
Lost
Return
really?
to us. She
Oh
nods.
god, Ramon, was this the one we learned on the boat?
This was the one you guys learned on the boat.
Oh no.
This is cursed. This is cursed knowledge.
You
guys, burn it!
I feel this is foreshadowing a thing that we're not going to want to deal with.
She's going to point to the first word in it, and she's going to say, her fear, it's in my culture, he's sort of sung about how you might see great devils or demons in your world. A god of destruction and hatred.
Right, because there's her fear and there's there's another one, right? And part of it
Heimel.
is that the second Heimel, and the second one keeps her fear at Heimel keeps her fear at bay. Oh god, are they fighting in the inner sea right now?
She nods. Or no, she's going to shake her head and say, no. Forgotten and Renata keep them locked away in the bridge. At least the song sings of. Should they escape, the Aramir is there to protect our world.
I think they're fighting in the inner sea right now. Because all water's connected.
So,
Oh,
just to
God.
get you up to speed, Myth. Did we get her name?
You did not.
Miss
Taryn.
Heron.
Oh, hey, we were looking for you because you're Admir's other half. Stradora.
Okay.
She'll shake your hand and say, I would use the term other half lightly. I'm my own soul. Please and thank you very much.
Well, to be fair, we also use that for marriages, so, if you think about it, you are a couple. I don't know.
She'll shrug.
Yeah, anyways. So, we've been seeing a lot of weird, potentially spooky things in the water, and Roman, Dad, saw 2 giant things fighting in the inner sea. And a large storm. We're thinking that the bridge is bleeding into the material plane.
She's going to go wide and say, "You're Roman's kid?
Yeah.
I haven't
No,
seen
no,
Roman since we got back on... Oh my gosh, it's been ages! Well, it's so terrible that he's in danger right now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's what he does.
Are we glossing into that the bridge is bleeding into the material plane?
Well,
Wait,
what are we supposed to do about it?
She
what?
completely
Oh,
missed that.
Who knows? Maybe we sacrifice one of us has to sacrifice ourselves to close it.
Yeah, because 20,000 people dying to the blood mist is going to be undone by one of us assholes stabbing ourselves.
Yeah, I at least have some faith.
I mean, coming from, the city that has the giant death hole sitting above us, that definitely doesn't work.
See, I'm concerned if I'm right about who's duking it out in the inner sea, about the second half. You really want to deal with... I know that they're there for our protection, but do you really want to deal with a Titan-sized boat filled with the kind of people Renelta go, I want these to fight demons?
I mean, if that's true, Father Anderson's on that boat.
Yeah, but
Actual hero. Well, I was going to say living hero, but I guess if he's on that boat.
Yeah.
No, he's on a farm.
Oh, upstate in New York. Upstate in.
Upstate order.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah. Along with everyone else.
He grows.
Karen
He
is
grows
going
rooting it.
to start laughing a little hysterically. And you guys don't understand. It's there's no way that they're here in Ilderon because, if Herfier broke free, it's the end of everything. Everything.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't we explain to you? A group of cultists called the Daughters of
Jendoi.
Jendoi. Yeah, they want to sacrifice 20 million, 2 million, a whole lot of people, 20,000, a whole lot of people, to re-summon their god, which, may involve going past the bridge, and how easier to do that than not by going to the bridge. No, that's pretty dangerous, but by bringing the bridge to them as a sort of, halfway point. I'm just talking on my ass right now, but it's just what kind of seems.
I mean, that's kind of what's happening. I think that's what we.
Yeah, we're all flying by the seat of our pants.
Stradora.
Hi.
Do me one quick side note favor. Where is Stormbreak right now?
On my person.
Is it on your back?
Yeah.
Okay. As
Is it
you...
glowing?
Oh, I mean... No, it's not glowing. I had to think about that question. I was like, wait, why did you ask that question?
Well, because you just called out the magic death sword on my back, so...
Fair.
Maybe it was acting up.
Usually when something starts glowing, shit's about to hit the fan.
No. There's, I guess I need to look up something for myself.
I also just remembered something. Isn't one of Stormbreak's curses that air doesn't move around it?
I think that's only on a boat.
Yeah, that's only on a boat.
It can't be carried by the wind.
No.
Everything
No.
sails.
I'm actually unaffected by... wind just is, generally unaffected around me.
Yeah.
If I'm on a boat, it won't move... it won't move the sails won't catch wind, and if I stand under a rain cloud, it won't move.
All right.
Okay.
While you are talking and you're trying to explain all of this to Taryn, she is going to just pause, place her hand on her forehead, and say, "I'm sorry, but could you repeat all of this? But please just put that thing away." As she gestures towards Stormbreak.
Why?
It's making me want to murder all of you.
It has
Don't
an effect
blame
on
you.
people.
Does that? No. I mean,
Oh
does
no.
Stormbreak's curse affect?
Is Stormbreak's curse affecting other people now?
Yes.
But it's not affecting any of you.
Well, maybe because we've been basically like immune to it. Its effects since we've been around it for so long.
No.
Maybe because we're not worthy of Stormbreak. Maybe it only affects those who can actually wield it.
Taryn
Maybe the person with
is
2 souls in 1 body isn't exactly human.
Taryn is going to speak up and say, was originally a spirit of the water, and that thing is not agreeing with me.
Ah.
Well, get rid of it.
Well,
If I make it do its ethereal poofiness, does that help?
Do you do it?
Yeah.
Taryn is going to exhale and say, "Okay, run that by me one more time."
So there's there's a cult called the Daughters of Gendawai. They have hatched some sort of scheme that involves mist rolling out of the inner sea. He killed 20,000 people, presumably to usher Gendawai back into the material plane, using a vessel as its host, and presumably that's what's causing the weird interactions with the water and the possible, like, erasure of the barriers between dimensions.
Taryn is going to say, okay, I think I have a book for you. And she is going to go search through the archives.
Hence the book. It's just titled "Coming to Terms with Your Death."
I'm so upset that I didn't actually tell the party about Gale Song teaming up with Emiya because the realm of waters being weird. I feel like this would be good information right now. But I never actually said it. I just ran off.
Taryn comes back with the book, and it's entitled "So You Found Yourself in an Apocalypse." An Ardorian's Guide to Surviving Bad Storms.
Oh, hey, I remember this.
Page 1.
It's
So you landed yourself in a small-scale apocalypse by Johan.
Well, nice to all y'all. Time to roll up new characters.
I was saying, it's like, hey, I remember this. It happened in my childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, these
Me
are
too.
Hey, remember the ghost storm I told you about, Sergey? This is it.
Wait,
This is
what?
it's talking about.
Taryn is going to hand it towards you and say, so seek shelter, avoid bad spirits, and hope you survive. She
and pray.
bends a smile.
We have a lot of that covered, actually.
Yeah.
So wait, hold up. You said you were from the warm waters. Like, I don't know what that means, but isn't that like what the Mirai are from?
She is going to nod. And say, yes, that's precisely where we live. There's a whole city around the Earth Fire.
Was a whole city. No, I'm sorry. It's too early for that.
So, points at the scrap of paper again. So, okay. You know, it talks about her fear, the Song of Night, life's sole purpose, blah 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 blah. Over and lost, my name shall stay in the depths, the secret lies of ocean's way. You're from the depths of the ocean. Maybe not like if there's a big ocean in the bridge, but like, I don't know. Do the fish people have some weird deity that they worship that we don't get to see ever?
She nods and says, "We call her Forgotten."
So, you call your deity Forgotten, and this is called the Forgotten Song. So, like, instead of us considering that it's...
She's going to shake her head and say, and, we call her something else, but it's not wise for you all to speak her name. To simply communicate it, it's easier to say Forgotten.
Well, that's fine. I guess I'm just having a bit of a potential epiphany here where all of us dumbass humans are thinking that it's forgotten. Like, ha ha ha, they all forgot it, even though it's literally seared into the minds of a bunch of sailors that were then slaughtered by paladins. And it's about your deity.
I would say, yeah, the logic still checks out.
Yeah.
She's going to tilt her head and say, I suppose. We sing lots of songs in our culture. It's actually how, or rather, I think we did. I think it's how most of our magic worked. She shrugs and says, hard to remember most of it now. I've only been able to recover a quarter of my memories. Apparently I died.
What?
What? We're all just going to give that what face?
We've already seen people come back from the dead. This is not... That's
regularly.
I was referring to
Wait,
cough, cough.
do you have your memory? Oh, wait, so are you the only one with memory loss? Or does Admiral also have memory loss?
Once one person has
Because you're
one
different
half.
people, so...
Yeah, she's going
Do you
to
think-
say, oh, Admir tried to get rid of me. He's fine.
I see. So what you're saying, though, is that if you gave me your deity's name, like what, I'd be racked with the immeasurable power of such arcane lost knowledge?
She's gonna shrug and say, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Would writing it down possibly circumvent the whole magic thing?
Doubt it.
Hey!
That might make it worse.
I don't know what the repercussions are. I don't want, like, if that's a possible loophole.
Has she written this name down? She'll say, I don't really know. Would you like me to?
You know, actually, it'd be really nice, because it feels like if the Forgotten Song is at all, you know, a key to all of this, knowing the name of the deity would possibly help.
Yeah, because then that allows us to get more information.
You know, even at the risk of driving ourselves insane with its dark eldritch knowledge.
We're all gonna die.
I mean, I've got Martlin in me. I wonder, because I'm technically two people, maybe I can handle it better.
Well, also, you could ask Martlin.
Ooh, we could have Ozzy read it. She's dark and eldritch. Maybe she's fine.
Wow!
Also, Andrew is going to say, I value my sanity.
I wish I was there.
I also value your sanity. I'm just
I'm
saying.
already
it's great
insane.
cosmic knowledge, and you're pretty great in cosmics. Maybe it balances out.
In either case, Taryn will take out a sheet of parchment and write in charcoal. Have you guys ever seen flashing RuneScape text? Like, it's definitely written in charcoal. When you look at the characters and try and read this name, it looks like it's visually shifting on the page in front of you. Like,
Question.
yes.
Anderson has Eldritch. The
Well,
thing that
before
lets him
you-
read like any language. Does that
Before
let
you do that, let me just scroll through. Oh, you have Eldritch Sight. You can read any language.
His eyes are the ring.
Yeah.
He has to
Anderson.
touch the note. I want to note that he has to touch the note.
Yeah, if you hold the note, you can read.
No, this one I don't think so. I think this one
You have to touch the source of the text.
Do I? Let
Pretty
me
sure.
reread this. I'm not sure. I think
I
this
might
one's
be
a-
wrong. That might be comprehend languages. But
You're
That's
thinking comprehend
comprehend.
language, but this might run the same kind of rule set. So let me check this. Eyes of the Rune. Nope, it just says you can read all writing. It doesn't
Oh.
say anything about touching it.
no, then that's just comprehend languages.
Yeah, Anderson, you are able to put this together. And Kenneth, you can also read it too. I will type out the name in chat for you
That
guys.
feels random.
I got this so long ago.
No, it's just like
really
no, it's
complicated.
like okay, it's like Anderson, you have magic eyes. That makes sense. Kenneth, you also can read this.
That scares me.
It's like,
Hey, get it. Hey. Also weird, brother.
it's just like the explanation. It's like, oh, Anderson, you have really magic eyes, so that makes sense. Kenneth, you're cool. So here's some dark eldritch knowledge.
Kenneth, you recognize it as primordial. It's
Right, I figured.
I don't know why you know primordial, but you do.
I don't-
so.
He's
I know.
secretly an Earth genocide.
Well, see, that's the thing. It adds secret, you know, who knows?
Part of your backstory.
Yeah.
It probably
That's
is. He just
good.
doesn't want to share
He,
it with us.
he probably remembered everything about this campaign setting and knew that having that in your back pocket was smart.
Yeah.
Every whew.
It's written down, and Anderson, we know he has magic reading eyes. He can read it. And then Kenneth will look at
Give
it.
me wisdom saves for both Kenneth and Anderson.
Long-term madness. Long-term
I
madness.
can't
Well,
wait.
here's the thing. I already have madness, so.
Oh, by the way, you're in my aura.
Oh, cool. Said
So-
Constitution save.
Wisdom.
So,
okay.
does that add a different advantage, or what is
okay.
it?
I'm
Oh,
good.
you get a +3 to whatever the roll is.
Okay.
All right, with aura, then I have 25.
Okay.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
the
good.
one that's gonna go crazy.
20 that.
Anderson's fine. I'm gonna go crazy.
All right. Yeah.
Fine.
Oh,
We're cool.
You guys are good. As the letters and syllables assemble themselves in your mind, you can't help but think it, and things just kind of things in your mind begin to twist as it just requires you to put together these arcane concepts that just aren't normally even conceptualized. You fight off short-term madness, both of you. For the most part, you're
I already
able.
have short-term madness.
You can
because of
get
my
multiple.
relic
No, you have a long-term.
I've been watching
madness.
Monk. You can have a lot of different madnesses
Yeah.
stacked on top.
For the
Alright.
most part, you guys are able to put a pronunciation together. It is Duzima.
I'm going to need that written down.
It's actually the most normal spelled thing Brandon has.
Yeah,
It's like
Kenneth is-
UZIMA.
I know. I'm just Jackal's just dumb.
alright. So Kenneth's gonna rub his head. Go. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was, but I could read it.
I mean, I
Well,
don't know
what
what it
was
was
it?
either, but we all know I can read it.
Yeah, I just don't know why I can.
Taryn's going to say that's what we call forgotten in our culture, or what what I once referred to forgotten as.
It goes by different names.
Kenneth, are you secretly?
No, I'm
mad?
pretty sure it's the two names. It's the thing that drives you that drives you to madness, and forgotten.
Anderson, I don't know. I don't know.
It's just like
Too much
Anderson
creep.
looking at him with like sparkling eyes, is like, Are we secret magic, buddy?
Is it
Gotta
possible
take
that he's
one.
writing a script that Kenneth knows that we don't?
What?
I was just cringing back like, no.
Wait, what?
Are we best friends? Kenneth internally, please God, no.
There's like,
It's the most you and I have related.
There's like, I'm already best friends with Sarai, now I can be best friends with Kenneth.
So, Lima is the name.
Is Sergey saying that out loud? Did anyone say it to Sergey?
I actually did not hear
no.
what Sergey said.
No,
No, I'm not
Zima.
saying it.
Okay.
I'm not saying it.
I'm
After the
asking.
wisdom save, do you guys want to risk saying?
As a player, yes, it's player to DM2 player. Yes, it's Duzima.
Okay.
Your character looks at this and
I
it
want-
looks like scribbles to them.
I'm gonna ask both Kenneth and Anderson. What does it say?
I don't want to say because I'm afraid of what's going to happen.
Can you write it down?
It was-
I have a feeling that it would be the exact. It would just
Anderson's
be a
dumb, Anderson
duplicate.
will say it.
Anderson says it out loud.
Yeah.
Give me another wisdom save.
Oh
You
boy.
know what?
This one will probably
I
not go
deny
well.
you my aura.
Can you do that?
I actually don't think I can.
Alright. Okay, with your aura, 23.
What's
Still
up?
I'm
fine.
gonna ban all the follow bots.
Okay, that's fine.
We're testing our luck today.
Everybody else, give me a wisdom save DC 10.
Even me.
Yeah, everybody who heard this name.
TC. Oh no.
Hey, wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom save, wisdom save.
Well, you know, I really.
Heck!
Claw, you are going to hear a you're going to hear a when Anderson talks. For
Roll one for Aussie.
oh yeah, I'll roll one for her. You're going to hear a when Anderson talks. Beautiful, give me a
I'm not
what's-
there.
Oh, you're not there. That's fair. It hurts to try and conceptualize what this name even means. And it's just kind of like a slight migraine. I'm not going to make you take any damage for it. You pause for a moment, and you're good. Oh, everybody else, you make out the name Duzima. The chill runs down your spine speaking it.
That.
Taryn's gonna put up her
Okay.
hand and say, "It's one of the primordial forces behind Ilderon. You shouldn't use Forgotten's name lightly."
Okay, group rule.
Oh, I feel fine.
Group rule. We're no longer just spitting out the dark utterance that we have all just learned. Okay, treat it like
Wait.
just dirtiest story you've ever heard.
I just felt like who blew the dog whistle in my ear?
Yeah, that's how I was feeling a little bit a moment ago. Mhm.
Wait, from player to DM, what even thinking of this?
Can't.
Like thinking the name, would that cause wisdom saves?
Yes.
I was about to say, it's like, what, you want me to telepathically send it to him?
You're trying to conceptualize a primordial being.
I can see why they call it, as a player, I can see why they call it the Forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh, it reminds
It just-
me of when I divine sensed Anna.
Oh yeah, it's very similar to that.
Right, so the phrase I believe was "over and lost, my name shall stay." So we'll keep it that way.
So we'll keep it that way.
Wait.
I hate sensory overload.
Okay, so
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
okay, but let's keep analyzing it. Though
But
through
that
Althor's
name,
door we
God name,
guard.
he what's also saying of affairs, or lost my name shall stay.
You guys talked over each other. Rob was going first, so I'm gonna let
Oh,
Rob
yeah,
continue,
no,
then
go
I'll
ahead.
come right back to you, Matt. Rob,
Okay,
what you
anyways.
ask?
I was going through the poem, so it's like over and lost, my name, depths, secrets, through how doors gored. With all the oceans connected, are the fish people like the first line of defense if things bust out of the bridge?
What is she a god, or are they a god of?
I'm gonna go with water.
Taryn is going to say, you really shouldn't try and understand Forgotten. I don't think you would. It's life itself in all of Ilderon. The seed.
The seed of life?
This all life comes from the sea, I think, is the message.
She
Well,
is
that's why I
going
swim.
to say, you're Alonagans, right? You believe in the given wills?
No.
Sergey does.
No,
I'm the only one. It's like, that would explain why I'm a good swimmer.
I actually worship Umiya, which me? Huh.
I've actually never considered.
I bounced
always got
between-
it
The
but I
seed
feel like
is the thing Aurelia brought to Ilderon that allows us all to exist. I'd read a book.
I'm sorry, all
Why
the
don't you?
She
All
did.
the
She
timbers.
just informed you.
don't apologize. We come from a country of badasses.
More like idiots.
Gripe it on a sword then and run it through your brain.
I take out a little. Tells me I take out a little chisel and start writing down.
What were you saying, Paul?
I'd say like some of the axes. Like try it, see what it gets you.
So, is Forgotten's gift? Did Forgotten bring a gift of life to Ilderon with the given will? Lilia?
Taryn's going
She's
to say, Forgotten was the first creation of Ililia. The first thing created ever that bore life.
Okay.
Ooh, are you, is it the thing? Is it the thing? Sailors who drown will occasionally wash up with new memories. Dad used to tell me that he was always worried Grandpa was out there with a different name, but a different name but the same face.
Taryn's going to shrug and say, I really was only able to recover snippets of my memory, but yeah, it's my understanding that the Moonsingers could bind life in ways that no one else was capable of.
Pound.
Moon singer?
Mirai.
Okay.
Oh, mare for folk. Okay.
There.
She's going to pat the book that she handed you and say, all right, study well, and let's hope we all survive for however many days we have left. And don't speak that name that much.
It's like, Stroy goes, you have a handful of hours. Make sure you get in the courtyard.
Mhm.
The countermeasures are in the courtyard, which is going to be a field that prevents people from dying from the mist.
All right.
Like, we should have
Somebody,
dropped out, like,
whoever
by the way, you have hours.
has the book can add. So you found yourself in an apocalypse to your inventory.
Oh,
Who wants it?
well, since how I have already books in my inventory, I'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead and add it to your inventory. It is. So you found yourself in an apocalypse. In Ardorian's Guide to Surviving the Ghost Storm, I think.
Okay.
All right. How about you guys give me a direction and then we'll end there.
Well, what time is it, relatively?
I'm going to say it's the evening.
Well, can you give me like an approximate? Can you give me something
Sundown.
approximate? Okay.
So we have roughly maybe 6 hours or less until midnight.
Oh yeah, the mist would be spreading too. So lots of things I need to do. The check for water is definitely going to go up higher, where it's more of a chance of spookadelic things. And if it is visible, yeah, the light rain that has been pattering, Sky's Reach is definitely going to intensify. It's going to go from a misting drizzle to a light storm. At which point, the puddles all around the world, as you guys, or not the world, the university, as you guys leave the library, are going to definitely be connecting places. Everybody,
Should I roll a water?
Yeah, everybody go ahead and roll me a water check, and then we'll get your places. Okay?
Uh-oh.
I know who they're from, so I'm good. Okay.
Wait.
I've gotten the same roll all 3 times I've rolled.
I've gotten a new one, and this is going to be entertaining.
Oh God! Same.
Okay.
As far as I had a theory in my head right as I was thinking it.
Alright.
Also, why did it just go back to my name?
Oh, God. Okay.
Which one did you see?
I see all of them. Okay, so first, Kenneth. As you walk by, another confused person is looking at you through the water. They pause for a moment, walking by. They have a serving tray on their in their hands. They look down, keep moving. You can see the upper parts of an inn. And I would say same thing with you, Rob. For Stradora, she probably sees some sort of dock worker. Person's carrying something. He stops, leans over the water. You guys look at each other in the puddle. Claw. I'm gonna roll you a
Percentile
check.
die?
I'm gonna roll you
Oh,
a d6.
Oh boy.
Can I say my theory before you give us what it basically is? I think these might be like portals that haven't like officially connected. Cause like
No, I have a theory on this, and I'm going to test my theory out on this one, depending on how it goes.
Claw, you see a vast vast wall of falling rain. Each of the raindrops almost kind of looks like a small falling star. There's so many of them though that it kind of washes out the background to just look like almost like a waterfall, even though all of them are individual raindrops. You see also these huge circles, circular settlements stacked upon each other, floating in this vast expanse of different things on each one of these, and you can just barely make out what it is. You are moving down through one of these raindrops, passing all of these different platforms, these circular platforms with these settlements on them. Finally,
oh God,
where are we at? We get to Sergey, who's walking by. Everybody's kind of looking at these puddles. Sergey, a hand pops out of the puddle near you, and everybody is pulled away as far as, like, from whatever they're looking at, there is literally a person's hand out.
I'm just
Right
going
there.
to basically go, what the fuck?
Grab it. Don't be a pussy.
Damn it.
I'm gonna grab it. Why not?
As Claw sees through his, he's going to place his hand just on the surface of the water. And just... Does it feel any different just on the surface?
It does not. You place your hand on the surface. It is a pool of water. The ground does not feel very far from you. That said, Sergey, you are going to pull on this hand. Roll me, I guess, contested. No, I'll roll this guy. Roll me a contested athletics check, and I'll roll his with disadvantage.
He's not an adventurer. Oh my god.
Okay, what do? You just hold him?
Gently
Try
correct.
pulling him out.
Okay.
He loses his footing.
Are you trying to pull him through?
Yes!
Alright, so you are able to... rolled a nat 1. So you're able to yank on this dude.
Like you rolled in that one!
He rolled a 17 and a 1. I rolled it with disadvantage.
I get lucky.
You're going to pull on this dude. You know what? I will roll you another die.
Oh god, why?
I'm rolling you a D100. On 100, this is marrow. 39. It is not.
As far from marrow as we could get.
You are going to pull in this guy, and he is going to say, as his head comes through. You notice
Oh my god, there's more of them.
you notice
What
a man
the-
with graying hair, grizzled features, and he says, "What the? Under the bridge? Let go of me! Where the?"
Am I asking
And let's
the
see,
same-
what god does he serve? He's gonna say, "What in so Yes's name?"
Oh, hey.
As he looks around at all of you.
Did he just pull the guy the entire way through, or is it just like his upper body?
Oh my god, it's so much worse
Oh,
than I thought.
how much did you pull, Matt, for Sergey?
I'm gonna try pulling him out of the whole water puddle.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you're able to. He is confused as
He just
he
look
looks
at
at all
my-
of you. At which point, he'll roll a intelligence check and say, "How did you summon me? Where am I?"
I don't know.
He is a tall man. He's got red hair and scars across his face.
Sir, may I have your name, please? My name's Kenneth, by the way. Kenneth Umbro.
It's gonna say Dandith.
Dandith. Hi, you are now in the university in Ililnagai.
Sky's Reach.
Maphis University in Sky's Reach in Ililnagai.
He's gonna roll an
He said,
Arcana
"So yes,
check.
so
Is
are
this
you,
some spell gone wrong?
Yeah, probably. Are you Arter? Are you from Arter or are you from Hinesdale?
He's gonna say Arter. It was in the mountains.
Okay, so do you see those rain clouds over there? Sir, do you see the rain clouds in the distance?
Oh.
A cult is doing some bad stuff. Oh, wait, did you say breach?
Bridge. Hell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm making sure. I thought he said breach. I'm like, hold up. All right. Yeah. So
That's
a
what's
cult
happening.
is doing some bad things. They are causing stuff to go kind of wacky, mainly involving water. You know what? The safest place for you will be in the courtyard by midnight tonight.
He's gonna say, "Fuck that." He puts his foot back in the puddle.
Oh,
It is
you can
solid.
go through.
Can he go back?
No.
No.
Hey, he at least tried. He at least tried.
Yeah, that's fair.
He jumps on it and says, "What type of circle did you use?"
Like I said,
We
sir,
didn't do anything.
if you were paying attention, we did not do anything. My friend here did something stupid and pulled you through. But just stay in the courtyard. Wait, then by tomorrow you'll be able to, I don't know, maybe hitch a ride home.
I'll
Depending
pay
on
for
who's
it.
alive.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a great statement.
Speaking of
He's
which,
gonna say
I
I-
need to ask Raina something. And Claw's
Yeah,
gonna
go
start
ahead.
heading
he's
up
gonna say,
towards
"Send me
where-
back. I can't be in a city."
We can't send you back.
Why?
Are you a criminal?
Werewolf?
He's gonna say
Earthwolf?
yes, and the lunar cycle is ending.
Okay, so just run out the
I'll-
city then. Because you can't-
I can handle him.
Okay.
Please do!
Well,
Oh, hey, Claw, is he from your village?
Actually, looking at him, do I recognize him?
Oh.
Is he from my village or is he from the other village?
Is there another village still?
Yes, there. Well,
Group A killed all of those werewolves.
Yeah, you guys lost contact. There is a village of werewolves in the northern mountains far to Sarai. Your village has lost contact with them.
Recognize.
Wait,
but he
you see
probably
you in the mountains?
recognizes the name Esterai.
He's going to say yes. No, not yes. He recognizes Estrai. Yes, he was in the Ardorian mountains.
You wouldn't be from the north. You wouldn't be from the northern clan, right?
He's gonna say I'm from Amberside.
Would Claw recognize that as
That is
the other?
where the evil werewolves lived.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm from Malamar.
Or Milmar.
Milmar, yeah.
He's gonna say Mill who now?
Southern.
He's gonna say I don't care. If I don't get out of here, things are gonna get real bloody in a few days.
I understand that, and I'll help you out with that. This isn't the first time I've dealt with a werewolf, and Claw's going to shift in front of him. Trust me.
Also, you're at ground zero of an apocalypse. I'm not sure you understand this.
Doesn't you guys yank this dude to the other side of the world?
I'm sorry, it's Sergey. I can't do anything about it now, though. So you're in this mess
Oh.
whether you like it or not.
So,
Alright, he's gonna say, alright, if you get me back to Ardor, Sarai, I'm sit in your damn courtyard, but it better be soon.
it'll be soon.
Yep.
It'll be
Or
soon.
we'll all be dead, one of the two.
So, I guess, and I'll make sure you don't tell him anyone.
Alright, we are going to be ending for the night, but before we do, you guys are the first ones to make it to the night of
All groups.
Thanks, Sergey, for bringing in me, making Claw babysit a man older than him.
Welcome to
Brought a
Kenneth's
werewolf
life.
in.
You guys
You know.
are the first ones to make it to the night, and I need to go and look at something. As you all are feeling terrified, panicked, fearful, uncertain, that this might be the end of everything as you know it. Slowly, the sky begins to light up. A calming green light washes over you all as the guiding star Alilius appears in the night sky.
Oh no.
Didn't I
As
have a vision about this at one point?
Huh.
Or something about a guiding star?
as the guiding star comes to sparkle and shimmer and grow in size, another red light in the sky contrast against it, growing in size, the guiding star Sarchia appears in the night sky.
We're 5 away from Shenron.
Balancing their light, an orange star also appears in the night sky. Those of you who have seen it before recognize it as Sarai-sung. And just as...
My sister studies stars, so I think I would vaguely recognize it.
Just as the absolute breathtaking event of seeing 3 guardian stars appear in the night sky at the same time, unprecedented, bells start to ring across the city. They stop immediately as a purple light finally joins these stars. A final one grows in size to become a full shimmering ball of light raining over Alona Guy. It is the guiding star Muktherin, the royal light.
Huh.
And we'll end there.
Die. Oh, okay, that's going to be a lot of DM to player talk afterwards.
Alright, everybody's level 10. Congratulations. I'm gonna move you guys up a EXP threshold.
Okay.
I feel like this is the equivalent of, like, seeing the angels come down below the trumpets. Like, this is what you see right before the end starts.
I was really waiting for, like, okay, there are 4 lights in a giant boat. Oh, God.
4 lights swirling around and a giant boat appears.
You hear a ricketing
Very
sound.
angry man stands on the prow, just scowling down.
I'm gonna give you guys 1,000 experience tonight for yes.
Blind Dutchman.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Or, you know what? How about this? I'll say 1,000 experience for... let me actually keep up with this on a card, too.
I almost feel like
milestones.
we're getting for, like, dragging someone into ground zero of the apocalypse.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's just like...
And I also love the, well, hey, wait, we have a werewolf in the middle of the city. Don't worry, I got him.
I rolled him up at random, and I was just like, okay, just completely random dude. And it was like, lycanthrope, believes in fire. And it's like, okay, so he's Ardorian, probably. And it's just, and then I was like, wait a second, there's a small chance this might be,
Marrow.
That'd be hilarious. Just like drag Marrow out there. It was like, what the fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna give you
Just
guys
like,
1
man.
milestone and 1,000 experience for tonight.
Like,
I mean, it also could be a small
and then
chance
you just
that
hear
could've been-
Alessandria go, Dad?
I was actually going to say, there could have been a small chance that it could have been my grandpa. Because I don't know where my grandpa is. I don't know if he died.
Oh, yeah, Kuro's side of the family. Oh, you know
I
what?
was-
Kuro also believes in Soyesa, so it could have been Kuro. I should have rolled
It could have also been because because the Estrai family believes in all of the gods at once. So it's like it could have legitimately been Fang.
Alright, we are...
That would
not-
honestly have been the best way to end the night.
Oh,
Fang? Claw?
I
The
cannot...
fuck?
I cannot DM on the 9th of next week. The scholars are not having a session on the 2nd, but I don't know if I can do D&D Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and, like, just have the creative energy for that.
There, Brandon, you won't DM Sunday. Let's be real.
I know, right? I'm super down for rescheduling and DMing at a time I'm available. I'm not available the 6th through the 9th. So that is that. And I will just stay tuned into your guys' chat. For everybody who's been watching tonight, thank you for watching. We're going to hang out after the broadcast, and you're welcome to join us. Have a good
Um,
evening.